drawing board.
Exactly. I mean, we ain't got to worry about nothing until next Sunday now. Had our little bye week, so really the only thing good about this for us was we saw everybody lost in our division.
Yeah. The Ravens fucking cooked.
Fake it. Throw it. It's caught for the touchdown. Stroud steps up. He's going to run. First down. Stroud's got more. Stroud still going down the sideline. And Stroud looking. Stroud hangs in there, throws it, caught for the touchdown. Nico Collins.
Protection up front, just zero pressure on CJ Stroud.
They're knocking on the door once again. Stroud, end zone, touchdown, Texans. Hutchinson with his second.
Earlier have gotten a lot louder, Ryan. This is a back. Now there's some of that run identity.
And it is a run to Nick Chubb. Chubb could go all the way. Touchdown, Texans.
Hutchinson here gonna have a great block in the gap to spring him free. And Chubb does the rest.
Off the fake, sets, throws, Stroud, deep shot. Christian Kirk has got it. Fake the pitch, soft toss, it's handoff. Noel is in for the touchdown. The Texans have got their groove back.
If I drop that bag on the buddy,
The Iowa State Cyclones are
if I want that new car,
Off the play fake.
then it's gonna happen.
And it falls up in the air and taken away by Petrie.
It's gonna happen.
Jalen Petrie has done it again.
It's the smoking.
The Ravens are cooked, bro.
After what I said last week, I've been said they're cooked. They're done.
This is fucking crazy. 44-10. It's who you let score 44 points on you that's fucking crazy. Was it 40 or 44? I don't know. But damn.
Y'all talking about something, we even got a hard schedule. So you mean to tell me them niggas in our division, we ain't supposed to just beat the shit out of them? Well, not even beat the shit out of them, because I'm not going to be like that. But you mean to tell me we ain't going to win none of them games? Or win most of them games?
The Browns defense is very fucking, like, they held the fucking Vikings to 21 points. If you watch the game, you know the Vikings just didn't beat the shit out of them.
Fake to Jokins, Gabriel, touchdown. Down at 7. Wentz throws, and it's complete. Jefferson. Second down at 10. Fake to Scott. Wentz throws, it's Naylor. Puts up a Vikings first down at 20. This is Cam Akers. He throws, wide open. Touchdown, Josh Oliver. Fake to Jokins on 2nd and 7. Down goes 12 yards on the penalty, and now Wentz. Jefferson. There's Mason on 2nd down. Mason inside the 10. Puts up the line. It's Mason. He is in for a Vikings touchdown. There's Judkins. Judkins is dragged down, and it's split out wide to the left on 3rd down. To the end zone. It is caught. Wentz over the middle, first down. 10 of 15, his 6th catch today, and now Jefferson able to make the catch.
make one of these game-changing plays.
Wentz, 2nd and 5. Addison, he's got it, touchdown! As Gabriel throws, and it is caught by Thresh. But that will do it. Clock runs all the way down.
So, like, that is a game that y'all will have to, like, take seriously because their defense is good enough for you to do that. Now, the Bengals, yeah, that's a cakewalk. I don't know who the fuck gonna play when the Ravens, y'all play the Ravens. Y'all can fuck around. Lamar can fuck around, play that game, and Derek can play that game. And I don't know. So I'm still not saying that y'all gonna fucking. If we're talking about the Bengals, yeah, do your thing. We're talking about the Ravens, kind of iffy because I don't know who's gonna play. But like, those are not. Other than the Bengals, that's the only cakewalk y'all got coming up. For real, for real.
Crazy.
Y'all ain't got a cakewalk with the Colts. Y'all don't have a cakewalk with the Packers. Like,
Got a cakewalk with the Ravens for sure.
yeah, I said them. Did you?
Nah,
listen to
you
that?
said you just said the Bengals.
I said the Ravens and the Bengals. The only cakewalks. You can have your confidence against the Browns. It's cool. They ain't got no fucking offense for real. For real. Oh, your boy Dylan Gabriel. Yeah. He almost won that game yesterday. So I don't know, bro. 2 touchdowns out the boy. I didn't think the bitch was gonna get nothing. I didn't think he was gonna get nothing. I had him for rushing yards over passing yards. Like,
How many
man,
passing yards? Yeah.
couldn't have been 200. If this boy had 200 yards, let me see. Oh no, he had 192 touchdowns, no picks.
Shit, you
And
might as well just say he had 200 right there. Well, at least I mean, well, either way, just say he had a good start.
he had a fucking good start, bro. Like
I'll say that for sure.
that defense, all he got to do is fucking manage the game. It ain't like they coming out of there asking him to be a fucking prime Peyton Manning or something like that. All he got to do is put him in positions to win, like basically kick field goals. I mean, so if that defense can get him there, like, and if you notice, all the fucking quarterbacks in the division is hurt. Y'all division is hurt. Jake Browning, Cooper Rush, and yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Joe Flacco was a starting quarterback. All the quarterbacks in y'all division is fucking hurt. So like, that's just making it better for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I actually thought you was trolling last week, but now that you look at it, bro, Steelers can actually goddamn come out of this division with 11 wins, 11, 12 wins. 12 might be a stretch, but 11 wins, because y'all still got to play the Colts, who are looking real good. Their defense is looking real good. So I don't know, man. I just don't want that trend to follow the Steelers. Everybody getting hurt, because y'all got some defenses y'all got to play that can get to the quarterback. Is what I'm saying. Like Aaron Rodgers is built like a jingle set.
Yeah.
He get hit a couple times. Goddamn it, that man is 40. Like, they ain't doing a good damn job of protecting him though. They ain't doing a good damn job. Like, so kudos to the Steelers, bro. Kudos to the Steelers.
I mean, he's a game time manager though, so I don't
At
know.
this point in his career. At this point, yeah.
So I mean, he know how to deal with those kind of like defenses though. It ain't like he gonna be sitting there getting packed up the whole time. Eventually, he just gonna be like, all right, let's just run the ball or something. They obviously beating us like coming straight through here, like. But no, we gonna see. That's why I took it back as far as like beating the shit out of teams. We at least gonna have like a decent fight, but we should come out on top of winning the game. I'll put it like that.
Oh yeah, shit. We need the intros. Fuck, I just noticed that.
Well, speaking of, welcome back to the HighLite Podcast. I'm 1/3 of the Gizane Outcast Rail. Got my dogs, my brothers, Threezy from the HVZ,
Yerp.
Taz Man with the Gas Man.
That nigga hit the blunt and forgot the intro. You're
No, I ain't forget I had to do a little something, but anywho, yeah, man. Well, since y'all got the Steelers vacay out the way, I do agree with everything y'all said as far as like the Steelers' comfortability in the AFC North. Jake Browning, aka Fake Browning, he did it again against the Lions. 3 interceptions. Shoot, probably a couple 5 if they would have got the ball. But yeah, man. Bengals, they looking cooked.
Play action for Goff with a clean pocket to the sideline. Another one of those weapons to tight end Sam Laporta. Play action. Look in that direction. Goff will check it short to Laporta at the 10. Laporta with a little stiff arm. Up in the air and in for 6. Browning to the sideline for Chase, and it's intercepted by Amik Robertson. Picked off at the high school quarterback. Takes the snap. He'll throw. End zone touchdown. With protection this time, and it's intercepted by Anzalone. Anzalone works around Chase and out of bounds inside. Laporta in motion. Swing it out to Gibbs with blockers in front. Gibbs weaving through traffic. Inside the 5. Fights his way to the goal line. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. Play action. Goff will throw it short. This is Laporta with his 5th catch of the afternoon and a big gain for the tight end into Bengals territory and out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Here's Montgomery again. Jump cut to the outside. Montgomery into the end zone. Flea flicker. Browning under pressure. The ball's out. It's a strip sack by Aiden Hunt. Goff to the air. It's caught. And Amon-Ra St. Brown on the run. Goff looking for the end zone. It is caught. Isaac to Slaw with the touchdown.
But that last drive, oh boy.
And a safety sack by Derek Barnes.
This is with Jamar Chase having 100-some yards. Like, so Chase Brown got shut down. So it was just literally all Jamar Chase. But yeah, they looking cooked. Ravens, shellacked. Again, like if Lamar and Derrick Henry is playing, maybe you can do something. Maybe they can both go crazy and just, I don't know, shake some shit up. But other than that, they looking cooked. And then the Browns, yeah, Dylan Gabriel, he looks solid. This is like a top three, top five Heisman candidate from last year. So he wasn't bad coming out of college. He came out of Oregon. So, he can be somewhat of a game manager for that team, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's still got to see a little more out of him. And I'm still not gonna count out Shador making an appearance and fucking around do something. That's still in the cut. So the Browns is probably the biggest question mark because they have a good defense. Haven't been good the last 2 weeks, but it's good enough to be like a upsetter in that division. So, you know, if they can get some solid quarterback play, whether it's Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, uh hell, Deshaun Watson make a miracle. He ain't playing. But I'm just saying, like, they could just get some solid quarterback play. Maybe they could do something with that offense with Jerry Judy, David Njoku, all those guys. But as far as the Steelers, yeah, like this is a good time for them to come off a bye week. Who do y'all play?
Play the Browns.
Yeah, so that's I mean Dylan Gabriel in this second start. It could be tricky, but I think y'all got the defense to really clamp that shit up. To be honest, like I like how one player on y'all defense now don't get talked enough is y'all safety Elliott. I think it's Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah.
He be making a lot of plays in the secondary, so I
It's all
think
right,
that's some.
boy. You're gonna get your time, baby. We're gonna make sure we knock these niggas out. And just so then you can get your shine grid on,
Might play in that same game, possibly.
Probably.
But yeah, y'all defense though, y'all shored up y'all defense. So I still think Slade need to tighten up a little bit, but maybe he needed a little break.
You said what?
I was saying I think y'all defense is shored up a little bit. I would still like to see better out of Darius Slay. But other than that, I mean, y'all got the playmakers on all phases of the field. Y'all can get to the quarterback, make plays in the backfield, get interceptions, force fumbles, all type of shit. So, if Aaron Rodgers still, holds steady and y'all run game really get going, because I don't think y'all run game got really going yet. Like you had separate individual games from Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell, but if y'all can get them to go crazy in the same game, yeah, y'all gonna look like a hellified offense. DK Metcalf's been looking spectacular. And then you got the sub players, Calvin Austin. He has some big plays with Aaron Rodgers. Y'all got an underrated tight end corpse. Because along with Fairmouth, I keep forgetting the white boy name, the starter.
Yeah, Fairmont.
Pat Fairmouth, whatever. But y'all got I think it's Daryl Washington. He like a 6'7", 280 tight end. He can block, but he got a little speed to him. And then y'all got somebody else. I'm forgetting. Y'all got another tight end who could do a little something too. Jonas Smith. No. It's not Jonas. Is it Jonas Smith? Y'all got Jonas Smith? I believe y'all got Jonas Smith, who last year was playing with the Miami Dolphins, and he was getting off. He had a career year with that team. So y'all got all those tight ends too, man. So y'all got a lot of fucking weapons. So y'all poised to really do something. And depending on this game with Kansas City and the Jaguars, y'all could really, yeah, make money sitting in the couch. Make money in your sleep. Like,
Yeah.
so we'll see how that go with y'all. I like to see how y'all hold up. Again, with that schedule y'all got, I'm gonna just go week by week with it. But yeah, like I said, I remember hearing the Packers, Lions, somebody else too, Bills, some tough opponents. So luckily for y'all, that's not division foes. But still, y'all still gotta hold your own.
Huh?
Huh? Who? What? Nigga? Is it me? Or is it a conspiracy?
Is what a conspiracy?
Oh no, it's you. Let me fix my shit. Devon, you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I can hear you.
I don't know, Rob. It's probably on your end, buddy. I mean, but anywho, I guess enough about the Steelers. We can finally go on to the Philadelphia Eagles with a capital L.
Second team All Pro. 3rd and 17. Going deep. He's there. It's caught at the 30. There it is. Pass. Caught. Touchdown. Here he is on 2nd and 10. Finding Devontae Smith. 2nd and 4. Flinging it. Caught. On the run is Barkley. He's in for a touchdown. And they got him again. Going to try to get it up top. Pass caught. Sutton. They drop down. There's Dobbins. Slow down for a moment. Here's a first down throw. And caught. Dobbins through traffic is in the end zone. Well, remember what we said? Here they come. They got him from behind. Try to go up top on first down. Down the field, it's caught, plucked out of the air by Ingram. Nice. Nix on mark. Cortland Sutton, 4 yards. Back they go to Ingram, balanced and dives. Touchdown, Denver. Here's the rollout, the throw, it's there. And the Broncos have taken the lead. The pocket in trouble. Again, this is going to use a lot of clock here. They got the sack off a miracle. They got one shot at it. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete. And there's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win. There are the two wideouts in his hands for a second. Hufanga at the end, number 9, came in to make sure that ball got.
We lost the game we really could have won. I know our fan base want to talk about the refs and the missed calls, and it was some egregious missed calls, but at the same time, I'm one of those in the mindset of we should have put the fucking nail in the coffin early in the game. Really, it was the play with A.J. Brown. He could have had a touchdown, but he stopped on the route a little bit. I guess he didn't think he was going to get the ball, but the boy did stop on the route. Jalen Hurts ended up throwing it up, and it was slightly overthrown. But if A.J. Brown could have kept throwing, if he could have kept running, he could have at least dived for the catch and possibly got us in red zone, and we might have left with 3 points, maybe 7. But it would definitely been a dagger. We was up, that was 17-3 at that point, I think. It would have been 24 or 23 before all that comeback shit started happening. But other than that, man, that was just one of those games where we ain't put the nail in the coffin. Again, that's kind of have been the theme. Threezy, you said it before. It's been the theme for us through the season. Like, all these games have been competitive, close. So it's like, 5 games in a row going in single digits. It's bound to happen that a team catch you lacking, and they definitely caught us lacking. Cortland Sutton, he is a fucking monster. 99 yards, made Quinyon Mitchell look very pedestrian. None of that Guantanamo Bay shit today. Or yesterday. So, yeah, they had the boy Troy Franklin. He was getting some big time receptions, had a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins had like 70-some yards on the ground. I think for a total, they had like over 100 yards rushing on the ground, which is definitely something that's not cool for us because we're definitely a good run defense. But if you get 100 yards on us, then, play action start happening and we on our toes for the most part. So, yeah, man, they just caught us lacking, man. They caught us lacking. Like, I feel like we could have did a little better to win the game. So I'm not too much of the mindset like, oh, we took a horrendous L. Like, it's the first L of the season. It was due. Like I said, when Jalen Hurts started, then lose in literally a calendar year. So at some fucking point, we're going to lose a game. And for us to be able to be in a winning position for most part, yeah, did we falter and choke in the second half? For sure. Hopefully we can fix that. finally we can address the elephant in the room of we're not putting teams away. But for us to lose a game like that, that's more so on us. Being up 17-3 or whatever, having the large deficit of a lead, and in the fourth quarter, these niggas just started going crazy, making plays after plays after plays. You can only charge it to the game at that point and just say, hey, back to the drawing board. We got to fix some shit. We got the New York Giants next week. So if we lose that game, now that'll definitely be alarming because I'll be damned if we lose to the fake ass exciting whites.
Throwing six in the trap. Big time.
We got the real exciting whites. These niggas, and I like Jackson Dart and I like Scatterboo and what they've been doing, but nah, we shutting that shit down. I'm sorry. Maybe the next game we play them. We play them 2 times in 3 weeks. We play them, somebody in the middle. I forgot. I think the Vikings, but regardless, we played them 2 times in 3 weeks, and yeah, if we lose one of those games, then I'll say, okay, now you gotta worry about the Eagles and what the fuck they can do in the future because they losing to the division foes, the probably the worst team in the division. And that's no disrespect because Dallas has been looking good. I like how the Commanders looked yesterday. I'll let you get your spill on that, but yeah, like if we can correct these mistakes, I'm good money. I'm cool. If it shows its face against the Giants, even in a win, then I'll start to look at this team funny, like, God dang, we can't get out our own way. Well, all this winning, we can't get out our own way. So, you know, it ain't no shame losing to the Broncos, though. I mean, they have a underrated defense. They have the number one team in sacks. I forgot the old boy name, but he had like 2.5 sacks against us. Benito lead the league in sacks now.
It's Ward looking to throw under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bonito, high money man. On Herbert's career, he was the OC here in LA.
Oh, they come on the side. Bonito. Chargers have it 1st and 10. Here they come. Bonito.
Pressure off the edge. Browning is down. Bengals 1st and 20 as a result. Browning is sacked by Bonito.
They always had a phenomenal defense. Again, phenomenal coach, Sean Payton. I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad, but I know he's glad that he got his revenge on Jalen Hurts. I talked about it in the chat, but Jalen Hurts was probably the reason that Sean Payton got fired from, well, he really retired. But the reason that Sean Payton quit with the Saints, because Jalen Hurts' first win as a starter was against Sean Payton. So I know he's happy he got his revenge. And he dialed up a decent game in the second half. And then Patrick Surtain, yeah, he did enough to hold off AJ. Smitty was kind of doing good. He was doing good in the beginning, kind of cooled off. But just to end it all, fuck, man, I'm so fucking mad that we couldn't have got that Hail Mary. That shit was actually very close to when I thought. I ain't gave up. I was pretty much like, it's gonna be a hell of an act to get a play go. But Smitty actually caught that bitch, and AJ just so happened to just be right behind the nigga and just accidentally knocked that bitch loose. Like, I don't know if he didn't think Smitty was gonna get it because it was like four defenders in the under with Smitty. Like right where Smitty high pointed, it was like a good 8 hands, like trying to get to the ball. So maybe AJ thought that Smitty wasn't gonna catch it clean, but the motherfucker caught it clean. And then AJ Brown tried to snag it. The ball gets loose, and no Hail Mary, but that would have been cool to see. But again, that's just a whole synergy thing. We got to get shit back, in order. Got to get shit back in connectivity way, if I said that right. But yeah, man, it's just all about the synergy, bro. We get that shit straight. We get these fucking demons out of our motherfucking closets. We straight. We good to go. Again, got the Giants. So I know Jackson Dart been looking good, but we got the Giants number for the past 10 years. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, man. To get on to the Commanders game and our taking of Los Angeles.
Herbert throwing, end zone caught for the touchdown. Said with this balanced offense, Herbert though pressured again, sacked again. Second one today for the Commanders. It's Dorrance Armstrong who gets home that time. Herbert pressured again, slings and it's caught by Johnson. And now the ball is loose. Washington recovers. Daniels fires in the middle. Held on to for a first down. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. He's got Debo open for the catch inside the 25. Look at this one. Krusky Merritt is a first down. Krusky Merritt has a wall. He is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
And there's nobody in the D gap, which is outside the tight end. That should not happen.
Bobby Wagner. Herbert sees it in trouble. Hampton. Victory for Ron Payne. A lot of time. Penalty flag. Krusky Merritt, no one there. First down and more. Krusky Merritt stays it down. Krusky Merritt streaks to the outside. He's in again. Touchdown, Ja'Cory Krusky Merritt in Washington.
Ball comes around the corner and you just don't design.
Now, Blitz is coming against Herbert. He is smashed. Herbert looking that way. Throwing tip. Intercepted at the goal line. Goal line. Did it get tipped? Yeah, it did. Jerzon Newton Sabres still the pick to stop the drive. And the Commanders up by 10. Here's Bill. Running up the left side and break his tackles. Good. Looking for the corner. Debo Samuel. He's got it. That's the exclamation point.
One on the line, and there's no help for Hart anywhere on the field. He's got to cover him for 53 and a third all the way across. It's too much to ask.
I want everybody to know in the chat that Justin Herbert started the first quarter with 100 yards. He finished the game with 166 passing yards.
That's crazy.
We shut this boy down for 3 fucking quarters. Joe Witt Jr. is looking week to week to me, but god damn it, this week he made us look like a fucking contender. He made us look like a contender. We are above 500 again, and it feels like home.
But then again, it is the Chargers.
They were 3-1 coming into this game.
Justin Herbert sucks.
What? Anyways, we're not gonna do that. Anyways,
look what you just said. Look at what he just did.
Your boy Krusky Merritt, 14 carries, 7.9 yards a carry, bro. Oh my fucking god, barbecue chicken.
And matter of fact, didn't they lose to the Giants? That
Who?
first game or something? That first game that they lost, didn't they lose to the Giants or it was it was the Giants, I think. Man, come on now.
Anyway, nigga ain't gonna rain on my parade. Anyway.
Like you did with the Patriots, bitch, I'm gonna do the same thing with fucking
Debo
the
Samuel
fucking Chargers.
And your boy, and we ain't got the best brother, but we got the little brother. We got the little McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? He showed off with his 1 reception, 50 yards. Bomber play, by the way. They saying the defense ain't got nothing to do with Jaden Daniels. But I'd be damned if the leader come back on the field and our defense performed like this. Them boys is playing for somebody. You understand me? Them boys is playing for their leader. Did you see the reception? And by the way, shout out to my boy Daniels, because he knocking some fine shit down. You know what I'm saying? He knocking some fine shit down, and Mama seemed like she got it. She got it. Maybe it was the comments that was eating her up, but Mama seemed like she got it under control now. She didn't stop playing that offensive lineman role. She getting out the way.
Role.
She getting out the way. So she letting her boy live, and the team lives for Jaden Daniels, bro. Did you see the reception, my nigga? I don't know. I might have been the only one watching the game, but did you see the reception he got when he came out the fucking tunnel? And we were in Los Angeles. That is the crazy thing about it. So Kudos to my fucking team for playing like a fucking contender. Playing like they fucking wanted it. That defense held a top 5 quarterback this year, top 10. We can argue about that all day. Top 10 quarterback to 66 fucking passing yards for 3 quarters. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. If you know what I'm saying, we look like the better. Well,
yeah, go ahead, go that extra mile. Because I was just ready to give you your kudos. Go
Cowboys
ahead,
put
go
up
to that extra mile.
the Cowboys put up 37 points. So they are actually looking like the best offensive team in our division.
Bottom of the formation, gonna have to swing it out wide for Lipke on the catch and run, and he barrels for a great tackle breaker. Drop it off. Here is Ferguson in open space. Ferguson to the end zone again. Touchdown.
I completely blank, so I think they reminded him before he came off the field. But just again, we talked earlier about marrying the run and the pass.
Prescott steps out of the pocket and escapes the pocket. Dak Prescott. There is a flag down near side Flanoy. Oh, what an adjustment. Flanoy inside the with his catch. Here is Williams flowing to the outside. Cutting it upfield. Tight ends in. Back to Williams. Running right. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Cowboys.
Strike pull punch. He blocked Sherwood. Now he keeps running. Just keeps moving his feet.
They're going to run it straight ahead here. Javonte Williams. Oh, my! He could be gone. Williams. Play action. Prescott scanning. End zone. Touchdown. Prescott loads up. Pickens hand fighting into the end zone. Touchdown.
But it's then been the splash negatives for this Jets defense. We've talked about it all day. Hand fight.
We got Beyonce trying to choose and Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget about them Texans.
That is probably a fucking far take. But if you look at the games they played and the numbers they put up, they've been putting up points. So once again this week they put up 37 points. They look like they putting up points. If the Giants weren't so fucking ass, I would say this division rivals the NFC West. But I'd be damned if, like Rail said, the fake whites. But man, we look fucking good. We look like we could be a contender coming out of this division. We look like we could be a contender coming out of this conference. Our next game is the Bears. W chat at home. You understand me? Prime time 8:15. You know we gonna wear the black and burgundy, baby. And you know when Jaden Daniels put on that black and burgundy. You know what happened last time he put on the black and burgundy against
They get down there in position to go toward the ball and be in their spots. And what a game, Jim. There are no words. You're supposed to try and tip it behind you. See the guy in front and the one behind. In the end, off the tip.
Hail Mary. So that's all I want to say. This is the rematch of the rematches. So
Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels. First two picks.
We got the Cowboys, and after that, we got a real test in the Chiefs. So, damn, hold on. Wait a minute. Damn. We got the Bears, Cowboys, Chiefs, Seahawks, Lions. Damn, I ain't know it was like that, bro.
Interesting season.
I ain't know it was like that. But I can see 2 W's coming after this W right here. So we probably be 5-2. Cause ain't no way in hell the Cowboys. See, that's the thing about them motherfuckers, man. They can score. They can't play defense though. So, man. But that's my take, man. I'm proud of my team, man. I really wanted to come in here talking about the Eagles, but I watched the game, man. And like Rail said, it was crucial moments in that game where they could have won the game. And I don't really like what's going on between. They gave you boys some touches yesterday. They gave Smitty some touches. More than what, you know what I'm saying, what I thought he should have. I think they should have equaled that out between him and Brown. It's not really a horrendous take, but I feel like And this was his best passing game this season. So I feel like they just need to get more. They don't. I want them to abandon the run game because that's where their bread and butter is. But like them boys is too good to not be getting 100 yards a game. Not Smith because he got Brown on the team, but at least Smith could get at least 70 to 80, and Brown should be getting the hundreds, pulling down $1 every game. You know what I'm saying? Because the matchups is there. You know what I'm saying? I understand why niggas say he's a diva, but I don't think it's a diva. I think he don't get the fucking touches. But he not gonna be like prime example, perfect example. How they asked Justin Jefferson a question yesterday about how does he feel about the carousel of quarterbacks that he's played with, and he ain't throw nobody under the bus. He said it's my job as a wide receiver to get open for the quarterback to throw me the ball and open in an open space. AJ Brown is not gonna give you that type of. He's not gonna give you that answer. You know what I'm saying? So we're dealing with two different quarterbacks. One. I'm not gonna say he's not a diva, but you got to understand he needs the ball, bro. They are best when Brown is fucking dominating and the run game is fucking running. They are best.
Green.
They are best when they are hitting on all fucking factors. They are best when the whole team is fucking getting off because you see what happened to go a whole year without losing. So like, I think what happened was it's over. It was an overdue loss. You know what I'm saying? That don't take nothing away from them. They still probably the best team in it. They still are the fucking contender out of the NFC East, out of the NFC. They still are the contender. But man, it's that deep that distance they had from the NFC East is getting real small because the Buccaneers look great, the Seahawks look great, the Commanders look great. Shit. So the Packers, even though they took a loss, they still there. So we got a lot of football. There's a lot of fucking football left. So that's one thing I'm gonna say. There's a lot of fucking football left. A lot of fucking things can change. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that.
I think that's a respectable take. I
Gotta
think
get him the ball, man. You gotta feed him the ball. Can't get mad at that.
I think it's pretty much on point. Like again, like to have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith on your team, and they're not consistently putting up a good hundreds, eighties. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. And I think you do got to credit that to Jalen Hurts. Like his arm hasn't been perfect this year. Yeah, they had a damn good throwing game yesterday. Yeah, but most of that shit started getting shut down towards the end of the game. Like especially when you need some of those key throws. Like so, I can't really say. And Saquon hasn't been nearly in his best form this year, all through the year. He had one really good route in the corner where he got a pass from Jalen for a touchdown. But other than that, the run game has been pretty much non-existent by his standards. And again, our offensive line hasn't been the best. We've been having injuries here and there, and pretty much everything goes through our offensive line. So if it's some tweaks, then yeah, we might have some shifts in our offense where it's kind of thrown off. And
What year was that when what year was that when y'all was it y'all that lost them 5 games before the playoffs? Like and the team quit on Jalen Hurts? That was
yeah, that
y'all,
was
right?
2023.
2023. Yeah. I
Yep.
don't want to call it that early though, because it's reminiscent of what it was. It's reminiscent of what happened then. Like maybe it's too early, but shit, you couldn't have told me that first game they lost. It didn't look like that from the beginning. Niggas had to see them lose again and again and again, and was like, damn, wait a minute.
I don't think it's that, but I think it's kind of like it's some continuity issues. I will say like there's definitely some shit that need to be jailed, but I think if we can just get back on a convincing groove, like convincing wins, then I think things will be mended. Especially you got to give AJ the ball. Like it just again, I don't care about the diva shit. It just don't make no sense that you ain't giving a top 5 wide receiver on average the ball consistently. Like it just don't make no sense. I'm watching games where Amon St. Brown consistently getting the ball. I'm seeing Jamar Chase, no matter what, getting the ball. Like Justin Jefferson, all these guys. Like Tyreek Hill was starting to cook before he got injured. And speediest recovery that you can get for Cheetah. We ain't never, talking about what happened to him, but best of wishes to him because that was a horrific injury. But yeah, I'm seeing all these wide receivers get off consistently, and really the only game I seen AJ Brown get off was that second half against the Rams, and then Smitty he was getting off early this game, but it got to be consistent. It got to be throughout the game. Like it should be no point where we come out in the first half and we look dry, or we come out in the second half and we lose that momentum from the first half. It's just like it's definitely a continuity issue. We play we played a good 30 minutes in the first half or second half, and we played sorry ass football in the first half or second half. Like it's 30 good, 30 bad. Like it ain't nothing just consistent. So like you said, I agree. Like that little distance we had in the NFC, that shit has definitely dwindled. And I would say that Detroit is tied with us. Like it's a tie between us and Detroit. I mean, they are 4-1. Um, they got a division win. They also got a division loss, so maybe that helps us a little more. But yeah, like we ain't nothing special about us no more. Like we got an L just like everybody else. So the NFC is completely tied. Did Tampa Bay beat Seattle? Or did Seattle beat Tampa Bay? I know it was a hell of a close game, but I forgot who won. Oh, Tampa Bay won by field goal.
To the air, 10 of 12 with time and deep, and he's got him. Mayfield. White. Oh, he busted. Pitch out, Rashad White. He's looking for blocking, and he gets it right there, and steamrolling his way in with a block by Haggard.
They seal the edge, and then you get up to that next level, and White doesn't get touched.
On 6. Cross the block at the tackle. Cornell. Blocked by Cross. Time in the middle. Down he goes to about this remain with a line drive. Caught. Touchdown. Fake to Walker. Chased over there by Diablo. And there's a flag down. But a catch made by and Walker finds a hole. There he goes into the secondary. And shoved out of. And it's Charbonnet on first and goal. Touchdown. Blocked by first and 10. Caught him downfield. Down 15, Mayfield. Winds up, throws, caught, touchdown.
Well, you're not going to see a much more perfect throw.
Mayfield. And caught for the 2-point. Fake to Walker. Look at the time. Going deep, and he's got him. Smith and Chippa. What a catch. Flag thrown, end zone caught. Touchdown of Seattle. 3rd and 13. Mayfield deep, and he's got him. He's got him. Durham, the tight end in motion. Outside, Blockworth. That's a touchdown. Darnold again. Caught. Call I made when I got this job. First and goal. Caught at the 3. Touchdown. Garner. It's a 1st and 10. Walker. Oh, a big hole. Into the secondary. Blocked by Smith and Jigba. Darnold. Here comes Diabe. And downfield. Caught. Touchdown. Works the block. Here he goes on the run. Chased by Murphy outside. On the tight end. Galloping. Buying time. Into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown! It's Shepard!
When Mayfield gets out of the pocket, then he gets back to the middle.
Pressure, here's the pressure. Winfield had it, he throws an interception. It's picked off. Got it! And Tampa Bay will win it on a walk-off 39-yard field goal.
Yeah.
But you got the young boy, I can never say his name right, but the young boy for Ohio State, the rookie. Oh my God. He definitely looking like OPOY. Well, ROPOY. But he has those games. I mean, he had like 130 something yards.
That nigga had 163.
That's fucking unreal. And that's on top of the games that he already been having, which be like 2 touchdowns, a tutty here, 70 something yards. The boy going crazy.
Yeah, he going crazy. And fucking the other boy from shit, both of them motherfuckers had 150 plus yards. Shit. Damn. We gotta talk about this nigga. We gotta talk about this nigga. Baker Mayfield is having a fucking MVP year, bro. He might be having an MVP year. It just gotta be discussed. That shit gotta be discussed. Also, along with I'm not gonna do too much talking about Sam Darnold. I seen him last year, and I'm smart enough to know that Sam Darnold ain't shit. So we leaving with that. Well, we gonna leave with something, and then Kudos to you boys. Born in 1997 though. Young bitch. Motherfucker's trash, man. Oh shit, Jalen Milrow. Damn, I didn't know he was on their roster.
Oh,
I didn't know Jalen Milrow was playing for the Seahawks.
I mean, Sam Darnold been looking good though, so I wouldn't worry too much about him.
Yeah, but I know I'm smart enough to know Sam Darnold ain't shit. So
He's been looking decent, man. I ain't gonna just write him off like that right now. But
but
yeah,
yeah,
like I think the NFC like real well balanced. Like I don't think no team got an advantage right now. So
My question to both of y'all is: what's y'all top 5 teams that y'all think could actually pull? Yeah, basically pull it off this year.
like NFC, AFC.
Yeah, I mean, just out of the whole entire league so far, what do y'all think?
Well, disclaimer: this is very early to say, so I'm definitely gonna change my opinion probably.
I
But
mean, yeah, you could change your opinion. It's just like I said, so far right now. What do y'all see? I mean, it's been what 5 games at least. You can't say what that good sample size is so far.
no, I can.
Yeah,
But in 5 games, I'll say who's the best team? 5 games. It's so hard to say.
it's hard to say, but I can give you.
The
You want
Bills.
the Bills? I can give
They just
you.
lost.
Oh, mishandled there, and it's Patriots ball. 5 in the pattern, and Stevenson with the catch. And he loses the ball. And from the 7, Allen will complete it, and a lost football again. Entered week 8 last year. May taking off here. 5, trying to keep Allen in, and they got to him. And the Allen throw is caught. It's Kincaid. Here's Allen. Here's Samuel. There's a touchdown. For May, first down throw at the 43. That way, pointing, throwing towards Diggs, who broke free, and he's got it at the 5.
Found him on the tail end of this thing. Huge play, tough catch on the boundary as well. Diggs was something for his old teammate.
Lead from Andre Stevenson. Allen bouncing, firing, intercepted. Underneath, Jones comes to get it. Marcus Jones, special teams player of the week last week. Big defensive play this week. Patriots ball. Down, Diggs. Got it, and he turns the corner. Stephon Diggs. Stephon's been big tonight. He's got it again. He's got the first down and more. Diggs on the run inside the 20. Stephon Diggs all the way. Pitch. Stevenson. Touchdown. Ramondre
Bosa flies down inside. They get it outside easily.
Second half, here's Allen starting to get going again. It's been a big night for him. Double clutch. Now takes off to the sideline. Gets a lot. Allen fires end zone. Coleman touchdown. Pressure right at him. He gets rid of it, and it's caught. What a play to Diggs for the first down. May firing sideline. It's caught. Right down the middle. Borregales nails it. And the Patriots take the rules coming. The first pass has to be caught first. It is by Palmer, but no time left on the clock.
That's crazy.
I can
to
give you
the
the
Patriots,
Bills.
like,
I
and
give you
Diggs
the
did get off
Bills.
that game too. I watched that shit.
Well,
Yeah, shoot.
out of the AFC, I can give you the Bills, Steelers, Colts, Chargers, and the Jaguars. I mean, we're talking the best teams out of the AFC. So, I mean, the Jaguars and the Chiefs ain't played this week yet. So I can really hold off on that. But if the Chiefs win this, if the Jaguars win against the Chiefs, they will be 4-1, and I am putting them up there. I'm sorry. This is Trevor Lawrence's best start. If he beats the Chiefs tonight, this will be his. This is the start. This is the season they all been waiting on, for real, for real.
So you mean
So
to tell me he takes some good numbers for Trevor Lawrence tonight? That's what you're saying.
I mean, it's looking like that trend. I believe he will have over 275 passing. That just take that from me.
You
But
said two what?
275 passing. I believe he'll have almost 300 game night tonight.
I'm gonna put that on the ticket now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's playing dog water defense today. But uh that's I mean, if you want to call the I mean, if you want to sit up here and say if you want to sit up here and say the Patriots, I can give you an argument for the Patriots. I can give you an argument. But I don't know how far that's gonna go. But as
Drake
far
May
as
did look alright last night. I ain't gonna
hey,
hold you.
Hey, the man looking like a younger version of Josh Allen. But I ain't gonna go too far in that. But pause. But yeah, the NFC, Eagles, Lions, Buccaneers, and the 49ers. It's simple. The 49ers is just winning, bro. It's multiple teams, though, so I can say the whole damn NFC West division. For real, outside the Cardinals.
I mean, so just name like that top team in each division that y'all think. Then
All right, I'm gonna go 49ers, Buccaneers, Lions, Eagles.
hold on, hold on. Say that again.
I'm gonna go 49ers, Buccaneers, Eagles, Lions.
Okay, you
So
said
I'm
all
gonna go.
just NFC, but what about AFC?
Well, I would say if the Jaguars win tonight, they'll be 4-1. I will move them over. I will move them. I will take them over the Steelers. I would take the Steelers because of who the Jaguars beat. I would take them over the Steelers. As of right now, I'm taking the Steelers, the Bills, the Colts, and the Chargers. That's right now. It's a toss up between the Chargers and the Broncos. But depending on how this game goes tonight, I might replace the Steelers with the Jaguars. Because y'all had a
I
bye. Y'all had a bye. So y'all didn't play nobody this week. So you can't really defend them because they haven't played nobody.
I ain't saying that. Yeah,
So you're only as good as your last win. And their last win would be the Chiefs. Y'all last win was the fucking y'all just lost to the Bears. We ain't forgetting about that, bro. Y'all just lost to the fucking y'all put up a fucking stinker against the Bears, bro. Like
oh my.
niggas ain't gonna just walk away from that. Like so, yeah. Hold on, was it the Bears? Was it the Bears?
Either way, bro.
Y'all lost to the Seahawks, so I really can't take that from y'all. Seahawks is a powerhouse. They're 3-1, so I can't really take that from y'all. But yeah, those are my top five teams. Who are your top four teams out of the NFC,
I want to wait on rail part on this one.
or is it in agreement?
I don't have no agreement yet. I'm still doing. I mean, my part, I'm gonna still do more research on it. Like I said, y'all most of the football takes for real, for real. What would you say, bro?
So if we going by division, I would
Yeah,
say,
number one in each division.
yeah, I just go. I guess I gotta go by the ranking. Us, NFC South, I'll probably go Buccaneers. NFC West, I will probably go. See, I mean, San Fran, they only look good with Mac Jones, so it's kind of like they got a quarterback controversy over there. So I got to go with the Seahawks on that one. I think they're a little more identified in a sense. So I'll go Seahawks, and then who else? NFC North. I will probably go. I'm gonna stick with the Packers. I know Detroit, they on the surge, they looking good. They back to where they were last year. Vikings, they looking decent, but I think the Packers got more talent on both ends. So we still haven't seen them at their best. They got to get Jalen Reed and Christian Washington back. So, they still got a lot of firepower offensively and defensively. They can only get better with time. So I think the Packers, and they got the best running back in that. Nah, I'm going to chill on that. Chill on that. Josh Jacobs is a hell of a running back, but Jameer Gibbs, he might got it, but he got help. So but their run game is comparable enough to compete with anybody in the NFC. So I think the Packers is the most complete team in the NFC, to be honest. I mean, I'll probably say us, to be honest,
I definitely say the Philadelphia Eagles are the most complete team.
but at the same time, the Packers are up there. Like they're definitely up there. Get Michael Parsons, that's a big deal. So I would definitely probably go with that. But yeah, other than that, AFC, AFC North. Gotta go with the Steelers. AFC South, that's pretty difficult. Again, the Jaguars 3-1. But I do like Indianapolis. Like, I don't want to just write them off because they took a couple. Well, I think they took a couple of L's.
No, they only got one L.
One L, and that was to the Rams.
Yep.
Okay. They only 3-1. That's the same as the Jaguars. So I think the Colts go prevail at the end. So I'm gonna go with the Colts for now. AFC West. I think I'm gonna rock with the Chiefs. I mean, because we ain't see the best of the Chiefs, and again, I talked about it last time, but I think Patrick Mahomes will have the best corpse of wide receivers he's ever had in his career.
I think Rasheed Rice comes back next week.
Yeah, and before he got injured and put on suspension, he was having 100-yard games. So
Yep.
you add that to Xavier Worthy and Juju, and hopefully Travis Kelce can get his mojo back. You know, you got a lot of decent weapons. Hollywood Brown, you got a lot of good weapons over there at wide receiver. So, and I guess you could count Travis Kelce as a wide receiver, considering like that's his role as a receiver. But still, like I think Patrick Mahomes got the most weapons that he's had in his career. So I would just love to see how that cook up. You know, especially this next couple months. So yeah, I'll go with the Chiefs. Who I'm forgetting? Steelers, Chiefs, Bills, Colts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Colts, Bills, Chiefs, and Steelers. So those are my top 4 teams for both sides.
Okay. Who you got, Rob?
I ain't got nothing just yet, baby boy.
Yeah, I forgot you said you still doing your research.
Yeah.
With prediction. I mean, all these go probably change in about 3-4 weeks. So you ain't got to hold too much to it.
But y'all done. I mean, y'all looked at pretty much like every single team. Like for real, I probably looked at. I mean, I know you ain't gonna put this in there, but I only looked at probably like a few. Yeah, probably like a few other like teams for real, other than my own squad. Like,
why ain't go put your casual confessions on here?
You said what?
Why you think I'm gonna put that out?
I don't know, man.
We know you only a one-trick pony, man. We already know that.
Already know. Like, we already know you still learning. Shit.
We know you, baby boy. We know you, baby boy, man.
Nigga, I ain't watch every game. Shit.
Nah, but I'm saying you watch pretty much like most teams, though. I haven't.
Okay. So you just saying you ain't willing to go back and look at other teams?
I mean, yeah, but I really haven't been focused on that, to be honest. I could, to be honest with you, but yeah.
The NFL be posting some shitty games after the games.
You said what?
The NFL be posting some shitty games after the games, like full games.
I mean, yeah, and I know I could just watch that shit on YouTube for real. It's the same way with NBA. They just post the same things. You know, like the better play. I mean, the good plays or whatever. Like,
I'm talking about the whole games though. Like the whole shit. Especially the classics. It really be the classics, but
bro, of course I will watch a classic game, but then if you saying like, I know you ain't saying like every game, but some of them games probably be boring as hell.
You ain't gonna go back and watch the Titans versus the Texans or something.
Sure, yeah, I probably would watch that.
No, you fucking wouldn't. Why would you? I wouldn't watch that.
Watch what?
The Titans versus Texans.
Like something recent? I mean, like them being recent?
Yeah, I mean, now congrats to the Titans because they just got their first win.
Murray launches one towards the end zone. It is caught. Back to the ground game, and they are in.
At least 10 times a game.
Back shoulder here in week 5. 3rd and 3, pocket collapses. Kyler on the run. Kyler. Drive. We'll start here with the run game to Pollard. Football came out, 2nd and 6. Murray goes to the check. This is Bam Knight. Efficient Knight gets another touch. Knight weaving his way. What a start. Trying to get well against this Tennessee defense. Knight bangs his way short. First down. DeMarcado off to the races. 20-10. Touchdown.
Drop it early. Boy, that's going to be close.
Oh, my goodness. Snead, all kinds of credit. Guy who played only 5 games last year.
Giving he wants to his open targets.
Ward this time is protected. Up the middle, and it's caught. Cam Ward, little wobbly pass towards the end zone. Handoff to Pollard, and he is in. Shirley, the fumble, and then Pollard. Boy, if they ever needed a drive here from Kyler Murray. It's right here, but he is sacked. Boy, what a big moment here for the number 1 overall pick. He gets it to Okonkwo. That's the drive starter. Press. Back to the running game here to Pollard. Pollard's going to get a first down. Cam Ward. Okonkwo. Look at that maneuver. Okonkwo. Everyone covered. Slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson. And then the football came out. Who recovered?
A play. A offense has the football originally. B recovers it or intercepts. Finishes 3rd and 8.
They will indeed run. They need 8. And they're going to be well short. Deep. Ward puts some air under it. Up the sideline. Ridley.
He's got the outside leverage on Clark. And oh my goodness.
The kick from Sly is good. And the Tennessee Titans end their 10-game losing streak.
Getting the field goal. But Jesus Christ, for the most part, that team is looking anemic. Same with the Titans. I mean, the Texans. Like, both of those teams look anemic. So.
No, I mean, yeah, if you're talking about recent, then yeah, I get what you're saying. I thought you meant like some classic game from like back then with like Steve McNair or some shit. Like,
no. I'm talking about like instant classics from this year.
I got you. All right, but what's the next topic? I ain't trying to be off topic for real.
Well, shit. Got to check out this week 6 list.
Like I said, I know we play the Browns.
Yeah, that's sound like 4-1.
4-1, yeah.
That's easy money. Okay, so yeah, primetime game Thursday night. We play the Giants at New York. So, I hate playing at MetLife. It is a tricky stadium, but other than that, you know, we catch these young boys, these rookies, on the early part of the slate. I think we should be good, man. Get some shit together. We'll be all right. 9:00 game on Sunday. I'm not sure where it's at, but probably overseas. You got Denver versus the Jets. So, you know, if you care for that game, that'll probably be all right. Rams versus Baltimore. That's actually low key all right, but it's gonna be Cooper Rush. So, I guess that take away the enthusiasm. Got Dallas versus Carolina. That's so easy for. Well, who knows? I mean, Carolina been competing a little bit. So, Arizona versus Indianapolis. I guess that's a cool game. Seahawks play Jaguars. Chargers play Dolphins. Again, Browns, Pittsburgh. New Orleans versus New England. Tennessee versus Las Vegas. 49ers versus Tampa Bay might be a good game. That's a good game. Detroit versus Kansas City for the Sunday night. Bengals versus Green Bay. And then Monday night, it'll be the Buffalo Bills versus Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears versus the Washington Commanders. So Monday looking like the smacker for next week.
It ain't 2 games on Monday. It's just 1.
No, it's 2. It's Buffalo and Atlanta start first, and then y'all play the Bears at 8:15.
Okay.
But yeah, I like that Monday slate though. That's good money right there. And then Detroit versus Kansas City, they ain't a bad lineup for Sunday night. Thursday night we play, so it ain't too bad.
Who y'all play?
We play the Giants.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so. And we'll see how all that go, man. I think it's a nice little slate. Probably the biggest game to me is gonna be y'all versus the Bear. Well, y'all got a big platform, so I like it in that aspect. Detroit versus Chiefs, though, I think that's gonna probably be the biggest game, to be honest. Because I think Patrick Mahomes, he will be on the ascension for an offensive standpoint. And then Detroit, they've been rolling since they lost to Green Bay. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how that go. But we can go ahead and move on. We pretty much covered everything. We going to NBA or? Is there any intermediate topics to get out the way real quick? Any shout outs?
I mean, let's just hop on to the topic might be for tomorrow for real, labeled the second decision.
Whoa. Where'd you getting at with that?
That's what LeBron called it, bro. Look in the chat.
I ain't see that, John. Dag. So
Bro,
he
he's
got
making an announcement tomorrow. You know how he did, when he first left Cleveland? He's basically doing the
wow.
same thing.
I did not see that, John. That's crazy.
Yeah, when you get a chance, go back and look in the chat. He's sitting down tomorrow with, I think, Maverick or somebody like that. And basically gonna go over what he's about to do next.
Well, first of all, did he have regrets about the decision? So he doing another one.
I mean, how can you have a regret about retiring though?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the platform wise, but no, I'm fucking with it though. I'm definitely gonna tune in with that for sure.
I mean, it should even then he shouldn't have even regretted doing that like first decision. I think that was cap either way because I mean it brought him to where he was supposed to be though. Like
Type
made him a
shit.
champion, made him a leader, well, actual leader and what he was supposed to be. Because for real, D Wade ain't talked some sense into that man after when they lost to the Mavericks. LeBron James probably would have only had, I don't know, he probably would have had a ring still, but his legacy wouldn't have been like how it is now.
Yo, check this. I got him even if he lost, even if he didn't have a conversation with Dwayne Wade, I got that man still winning multiple championships.
That's why I said it's not like he wasn't going to win the championship still, but it was just like I don't think his legacy would have been how it is right now though. Like this man, even if he didn't even go back to Cleveland like how he did, then yeah, you probably still wouldn't be sitting there saying like he's possibly better than like Jordan, or he wouldn't be in that conversation where you could talk about him and Jordan basically. Like, but now, I mean, like I said, he's in the conversation of just when you talk about like, oh, who better, Jordan or LeBron? Like, and that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying who better or not. I'm just saying. But just from that decision that he had made, it led him to what he is now, pretty much. And he needed that. He needed that for sure. At least a team that was actually built around him, like shooters, a secondary option, third option, and a defender, like, and then maybe, and he was actually basically what the primary defender, or not even the primary defender, but yeah, matter of fact, it was nights where he was just pretty much the primary defender.
He had flashes of brilliance.
I mean, he almost won
Wow.
Defensive Player of the Year, but he got robbed.
Yeah, that 13 year, he was primary defender mostly every night.
He got robbed.
No, Shane Battier, we gotta show Shane Battier some love. He was definitely holding it down for a good 3-some years.
I mean, he was, but then at times and the only thing is they had LeBron on Tony Parker, and Tony Parker hit a buzzer beater on him, and
That was like
that
one
shit
of
was
the most luckiest fucking shots in the world. But yeah, I get it to you. Yeah.
yeah,
They
yeah.
are. Tony Parker was clutch now.
Like I said, I ain't taking nothing away from Tony. I'm just saying though, like you still would have LeBron on like your best player. Like if it ain't somebody that he can't keep up with, which I mean, really, you don't. It's not a soul that he can't really keep up with back then, because you even had him guarding like Dwight Howard back in like the playoffs and shit too.
Well, he was getting cooked.
I mean, not as bad as like Zydrunas though, or like Barajal.
Well, he dropped 40. No, I'm
40 and
bullshitting.
20.
He
40
ain't
and
dropped
20.
40 every game though.
Shit, yeah, 40 and 24 one game.
He had 40 and 20 to close out, I think.
I mean, I think that's when they had put what you call it back on him. It's not like he was guarding him the whole entire game, but you had him at least guarding him though.
Yeah, they took him right the fuck off. Like, yeah, we tripping. We tripping. I'm bullshitting, though. How about this? I'll give you a better example. I feel like LeBron's best defensive years is when he was guarding D Rose, his MVP year, and he was
Yep.
giving him clamps.
Yep.
And then
Like
the year,
like 08.
nah, that was like 011, his first year with the Heat. That Eastern Conference Final Series. Yeah, he was giving D Rose some clamps. Like D Rose, he was getting off at first. But then when he got to like clutch situations, especially like that game 6, yeah, I mean, it was a double team, but LeBron, he basically like was the point of attack defender on D Rose, and he forced him to a bad shot and basically won the series off of defense. So another series though is the Thunder Heat finals when he would guard Kevin Durant off ball, and it would be like I compare it to prime time. In my opinion, the way he was shading KD on off ball screens, beating those hedges and stuff like that, beating all type of off ball picks. Yeah, LeBron, he was like hell bent on like now KD, he got his numbers, but he did enough to make KD work and slow down that offense. And I'll give credit to LeBron in that sense too. Like the numbers might don't show it, but he played some damn good defense on KD. He was
It's
out muscling him on his spots and shit. So
it's almost like it's almost like when he was in like his prime. It's almost like whatever he locked in on a specific part of his game he locked in on, he did it the best. It's like if he locked in on being the best defender for the night, if he was locked in on being the primary defender, he was gonna be the best primary defender that night.
Right.
If he locked in on being like the best passer, he was gonna facilitate the best that night. It's like whatever he don't let him lock in on like all virtues of the game, and then you're gonna fucking get that 44-point masterpiece against the Golden State Warriors. It's like this dude, it's like of course he's at this age now, it's where it's harder for him to do that. Like with young LeBron, bro, they too many niggas out here that's fucking I don't want to say that was prime D Rose, but that was a hell of a good ass D Rose, bro. And he was getting the fuck off until he switched to that point guard and locked his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Shit, it was nice when he was goddamn locking up Paul Pierce too, though.
man, dude is fucking different, bro. Dude is fucking different. He in his prime, he fuck around probably could guard one through for a fact he could guard 1 through 4 because he's 6'8". He can fuck around and guard 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? Like putting him on players like Dwight Howard, like that's I mean, that's a stretch. I mean, Dwight is always gonna be a physical post presence. So the boxing out part, yeah, he gonna get LeBron on that. But like if Dwight was to fucking put that ball on the floor perimeter, I mean, I'm pretty sure he would have the same success. But yeah, if he ain't got to take but 1 or 2 dribbles and turn around, fuck yeah, he gonna dominate LeBron. LeBron ain't gonna do too much.
Really, with that, it's just that he didn't have like a good help defender. Like even when you put LeBron on him, who's gonna actually come and help him when it is time for like Dwight to go up and basically do his little 1 or 2, 3 dribbles.
He
Like you
had
don't
fucking
have
72
Zadrunas coming out of nowhere to block his shot, and you don't have like Bergeau coming out of nowhere to block his shot.
I think Zadrunas was like Zadrunas is just too fucking old because the younger Zadrunas would have been there for a block. If that was like '08, well, that was '08. Well, I can't say that.
Yeah,
That was
bro. I don't know.
yeah.
Zadrunas ain't never been no real big defensive presence like that. He's tall and he gets a block. I mean, every now and then, but I
Yeah,
mean, he's
nigga,
getting cooked by like the top
it's like
centers.
1.2 blocks a game.
Like I said, he's getting cooked by the top centers though.
Yeah, yeah. He's getting cooked by the top center. Yeah.
I mean, so but it ain't hard for him to get 1 or 2 blocks on what what would be somebody from back then? Fucking Ronnie Turioff or some shit like that, or fucking
He ain't that ass.
yeah,
that's
Ronnie
crazy.
Turioff.
He said Ronnie Terrio because he don't know nobody else center name back then, bro.
I mean, I can't think of one off the top of my head
How
for real.
about
That's
Emeka
from
Okafor?
you said Emeka Okafor.
Yes.
Charlotte legend.
I mean, I guess
Had some
yeah,
good years with the Hornets too.
a Charlotte legend. What?
He kind of is by default.
Man, get the hell out of here.
What?
Put some respect on Emeka Okafor.
Dude, casual. He casual, so basically just showed, bro. I'm sorry, it just showed, bro.
I'm casual
I know
because
they only won like 20 games, but he was putting up some solid stats.
come on, bro.
Again, this is by default. This nigga
Come
might be
on,
the
bro.
all-time leader in
Come on, bro.
rebounding.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, I can say what, like Andrew Bogut too.
Yeah. Dre Bargnani.
I mean, he was mostly outside outside of the paint. That's the only reason why I'm iffy about him.
Well,
Mehmet
I got a
Okur.
throwback. I got a throwback for y'all. Andreas Beedris.
Yeah, little white boy with the hair, with the
He was
haircut.
starting too.
Didn't he
But I
shoot
get what
threes?
you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. But at the same time, shit, Big Z was hanging with them. He was hanging with some of them guys, though. It wasn't too many great centers at that era.
But that's what I mean, though. Against like the top centers, though, when you got in the playoffs, Well, not even just in the in the playoffs. Even if
He
they
may
play
only been
goddamn
like 3,
Boston or
4.
whatever, and you got KG playing the 5, he getting cooked.
Yeah, that's a cheat code. You can't even
Cooked.
have him out in the same. You can't even have him out on KG. That's a cheat code.
That's how, he's on an island. Like the whole
They
time he's on
running.
an island.
Yeah, Dwight. Who else? Andrew Bynum. He was probably the top center at that time.
Shit, even Joakim Noah probably was cooking his ass at times.
Hey, come on, bro.
Like I said, at times. I'm not saying every time, but I said at times even Joakim Noah was cooking him.
I would think Brad Miller was cooking him.
All right, bro.
All
What?
right, bro.
He
Nah, I'm just
capping.
being
He
ugh.
is
I'm being
All
capping.
ugh.
right,
I'm
He
being
bro.
ugh. I'm
capping.
being ugh.
Yeah, he
He
being
capping.
bro.
He be hugging.
Brad
He
Miller was
trolling.
solid with the Bulls.
Yeah, of course, because they actually went to like the Eastern Conference Finals with him too. He was a part of that. I
He was
know.
an all-star.
That was way back when.
Yeah, I already say not during that time though. Matter of fact, those was like how Rail would say, garbage bucket times or whatever.
All right, bro. That wasn't no garbage buckets, bro. He was actually doing that shit on purpose.
But where did they go? Because I think it was what with Sacramento.
Might have been decent that year.
I don't think they made the playoffs.
Was bro even a real all-star? Or was he one of those backup, those replacement all-stars?
He wasn't no starter. I know that for sure.
No, we know that he wasn't no starter.
All right then, because even Chris Kaman was a fucking all star too. But again, garbage buckets. Basically playing on a team where you getting all the points, but it ain't really going nowhere. Like, what's the point in it? Just looking good enough on the scouting report at this point. That's it.
We forget that Dirk played center before Eric Dampier got there.
Oh yeah, damn, we did. Damn, Eric Dampier, that is another one. Shit, Brendan Haywood.
Brendan Haywood,
Are we
Kendrick
really
Perkins.
going to go through this sorry ass list of centers? Like, it's getting worse and worse. Okay, here's when they end it all. Yao Ming.
What era? Which age Yao Ming? Are we talking about earlier?
Right before he broke his foot.
Oh, all right. Well,
That
he's
was
good then.
08, 09. That season they had like 20 straight wins.
Bro, you see
That
they
was
ended
like
up
in the
having to
early part
bring
of the
in
season.
Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq was a top 5 center at that point. He was an all-star shit. Well,
I don't think for Cleveland, nah.
okay, yeah, if it's Cleveland Shaq, then he probably
No, but that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I said, you see how Cleveland had to bring in Shaq. I mean, I think Dwight was still, Dwight was still playing that next year when they had Shaq.
Right, he was whooping Dwight ass in that game too. I
Yeah,
remember that shit. He was dunking on Dwight and everything. That Cavs in the regular season. I think Shaq was injured in that in the playoffs.
just
So he
really think if
never.
that shit was a young Shaq, that shit would have been a whole lot different.
Yeah, that would have been evil.
Motherfuckers think Shaq was ring chasing, but they actually went out to get Shaq because of Dwight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Boston did the same thing.
You didn't have to spend that much. Well, shit, Boston. I think he was ring chasing at that point though. But
I mean, they use the services.
yeah, they could use the services, but I think bro barely only played like 20, 30 games or something.
But he was starting though. You know what's so crazy? Shaq record with the Cavs and Celtics when he was healthy is like very dominant. Like high win percentages. Like he
Yeah,
just was injured. So he never really got to see this nigga in the playoffs or anything. He was
true.
just he was washed in that aspect.
Yeah, because I
You
don't
know
think he
how
really
Kevin
did
Hart
play in the
described it?
playoffs with Cleveland though.
Who did he retire with?
I want to say Boston.
Yeah,
Like not officially, not like his real retirement, but like that was his last team.
Okay.
I mean technically, yeah, he retired with Boston because after that, ain't nobody else. He ain't like did what Paul Pierce did, where he took a 1-day contract or some shit with Boston. Like he ain't go to he couldn't do that shit with LA. He couldn't do it with Miami. Couldn't do that
I
with
don't
the
know.
Suns.
He might have.
He probably could if he would have asked, but I feel
I
like
mean,
Boston reached out to Paul Pierce with that. I don't think Pat Riley was reaching out to him, and I don't think Jenny was gonna reach out to Shaq.
so I don't know. I mean, at the end
What's
of the
most
day, he got his
deserving?
jersey retired. So
What's
Does
most
Shaq have a
deserving is
statue?
you said what?
Does Shaq have a statue outside of LA?
He got a statue there. I think he got a statue in Miami too. And then didn't he get one in Orlando recently?
yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, he got. I think the one in LA is him. Pause, like hanging on the rim.
Yeah, with two hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shakurama.
Hey, bro. He said with two hands.
Oh, chill, bro. Hey, you said pause, bro. You nullified the situation.
I
Like,
know, I
goddamn.
Yeah,
know,
bro.
I
You breaking
know.
up irrelevant after that now, bro. God damn.
Ain't nobody safe. Damn.
Nah. But I mean, yeah, they could have called him up. I'm just saying though, ain't nobody called him up. You would have thought. I would have thought the Lakers would have called him up though. At all, because of course he got the three peat with them. Well, matter of fact, he got their first three peat, and I think they the only team besides like Jordan or them. I mean, yeah, Jordan and them. Well, Jordan and the Celtics.
Yeah, I already say the Celtics, man.
Yeah.
All right, we done went down the rabbit hole of sorry ass sitters for the sake of LeBron. Again, I very much concur with all y'all saying that LeBron had to go. And that Miami Heat situation wasn't like a super team as people make it because of the fact that Dwayne Wade wasn't completely healthy in that run. So, like, as far as the Miami Heat situation, now I will say that OKC championship was a little favorable, but at the same time, it's against three Hall
Uh,
of Famers, three MVPs, so he gets his credit with that. Like he shut them niggas down again. I think he shut down Kevin Durant in a sense, So, and then James Harden won't even a discussion. So, it's a nice ring. It's a credible ring. And then you got the San Antonio series where he got one against Tim Duncan, spectacular fashion. So, you know, just that part of his career, man, he definitely had to go ahead and get the fuck out of Cleveland because again, they bought in Antoine Jameson. They bought in who else? Uh, I mean, Ben Wallace was okay, but it's Ben Wallace. Like it's you need a little more offense than just that. But yeah, man, I don't hold no aspersions against LeBron's early part of his career making a decision. It's just the whole fact that he put it in 4K type shit. Like, yeah, we finna watch this movie. Taking my talents, South Beach. See
I
ya.
mean, bro, he's the number one player at the time.
Wouldn't want to be you. I mean, hey, but it's just the reaction. I mean, I can only imagine being a Cleveland. I mean, you were a Cleveland Cavs fan. God damn, I can't say that shit right. You were a Cavs fan. So I would have thought like you would have felt like a little. I mean, I know you was a LeBron fan, all in all, but still, like, just the emotions. Like niggas was watching that live. Like I'm pretty sure I watched that live. I'm pretty sure we all was at home watching that shit live, bro, just to see what this nigga was gonna do, bro. And
I forgot who
I
I said
remember the
who.
aftermath of that decision. And all of those Cleveland bars, they was mad as fuck. They was mad as a bitch. LeBron, I can't believe you did this, man. How can you do us like this? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, yeah, they was burning his jersey and everything.
yeah.
I forgot who I predicted him to go to though. I thought it was gonna be. I think it was gonna be. I really think it was gonna be New York. It was
Yeah,
either
I was
New
thinking New
York
York too. I was thinking New
or
York and Chicago before Miami
I was thinking
yeah.
New York and Chicago before Miami. I think Miami came off as a shock to everybody.
type shit. Because I think people didn't think that LeBron would go to somebody else's team and start that way. I think they would have like he would have tried to did something. And if it was like maybe he would have tried to follow Michael Jordan's footsteps, but that's just a big axe. Because at the end of the day, if he was to go to Chicago, he would have been in the shadow of Michael Jordan. So, but who's to say that wouldn't have been a better situation? But D Rose got injured, so it's like it's just a lot of what ifs, what ands, and all that.
I mean, but he probably wouldn't have got injured from having to do so much though. If he did have like a person like LeBron with him,
Yeah,
shit, and maybe LeBron would have actually told, "Hey, Tom, take Derek and take us and take me and Derek out. We done. Like it's over with. The game already over with. Like
yeah. Let it been an argument. Let it been an argument. You seen when he bumped Eric Spoelstra?
Yeah, the
Fuck,
difference
nigga, get
about
this
that,
shit right.
the difference about that, they ain't get rid of Eric Spoelstra though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He
I
was
mean, but
locked.
that's all
Still,
because of Pat.
yeah.
Pat does not play that. He's the person that actually went head up with a nigga like Magic Johnson too. Like
But we kind of got to be fair too, because this Bulls organization still has like what they used to at that time. They had the same people from when they had Michael Jordan and shit. And we got to remember, like, Michael Jordan retired because of these niggas. Like, they was really stirring themselves. It was John Paxson, I believe. No, it wasn't John Paxson. It was somebody. They was talking about him on the Last Dance. But, like,
Jerry Krause.
Terry Krause, thank you. But, yeah, like, they still had him for a little bit.
Oh, hell no. I thought he was out.
Was he? Well, maybe it wasn't Jerry Krause. It was, I think, if John Paxson was the successor, then maybe it was him. But I remember they had, like, a 20-year stretch with them before they recently got fired not too long ago.
Let me see. Hold on.
I'm not sure. Look for the owner and GM because I think John Paxton was the GM, but I could be wrong. But I know they had like a stern front office themselves. So I don't know. But I think LeBron could fuck around. Yeah, is LeBron James? But they fuck around and be like, well, you're not Michael Jordan. Oh, that'll make LeBron so mad.
Yeah, that nigga
What you say?
retired in 2003.
Okay, so who was the current after that?
Let me see. I think it was John. Hold on.
I can't remember the owner, but I think the GM was John Paxton. And I think he stayed there for a good minute. Good minute. But it's like, is John Paxton gonna be above him? I mean, this is Michael Jordan's teammate. This is somebody that hit a clutch shot with Michael Jordan, won 2, 3 rings. So it's like, is he gonna be like, well, I know you're trying to call all the shots, but we ain't even let Michael call all the shots. Like, that would be crazy.
They're
But you
saying
know
they
how
didn't have a GM after when he was retired. But hold on, let me see when John Paxson was the GM.
you know how all Michael Jordan's teammates love to go against him. So I don't know.
Yeah, that is true too, though.
Maybe it would have been so much love. Maybe shit. Scotty would have fucking came out of nowhere and said, "Shit, this is what Chicago needed." Niggas would have been so great to move on from Mike if LeBron would have went to Chicago.
Yeah,
Maybe it, maybe it would have been what we thought it would have been.
that's why you do got to do more research with this AI shit. Because yeah, it says John Paxson was the general manager of the Chicago Bulls from 2003 to 2009 before being promoted to vice president.
Oh, so he ended up being vice president.
So he
Yeah,
was there. So
I
he was
don't
there.
know the GM.
He was there.
I mean, I ain't put it past him that he was there. I just didn't know what year. But yeah,
Shit,
it
I
says
can't think of the
2003.
GM then. And shit, yeah. Yeah, maybe niggas would have been so far like past Michael Jordan and been like, hell, LeBron, you can do whatever, but I don't know. I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It would have been cool to see it regardless, but we got D Wade and LeBron. They did their job. That
And
was
the
a
owners, the owner is still there from 1985.
oh dad, so he the one that's been there. I think
Jerry
he
Reinsdorf has now retired. He's still the owner and chairman of the teams of 2025. And then he also is the owner of the White Sox too.
yeah. So they
Nigga,
got the red lock over
bread.
that. Dang. Real quick, how long was he the owner of the Red Sox? I mean the White Sox.
Hold on.
Because that means he
Most
would have just followed Michael Jordan the whole time. Yeah, was he on the documentary with Michael Jordan?
I don't think
When he
so.
went, because Michael Jordan played, I don't know if he played with the White Sox, but he played double A, I believe, for the affiliate.
for the affiliate, I think.
I mean, yeah, that could have been a deal within itself. I mean, we already know all the conspiracies about
Yeah,
Michael
that's
Jordan.
crazy. That's type crazy.
But they said he's been with both franchises for nearly 40 years.
That's all right.
Yeah,
But yeah,
most NBA owners own other leagues, own other teams though.
yeah.
That's very common. I
I
know
mean,
that.
we know that's common, but still, well, I mean, you can't say that's that common though. Like, you gotta actually go through a list of who actually owns like a different team in the NBA, and then like with football or baseball or like even lacrosse or some shit, which is like your sport.
Doesn't fuck you. Don't Magic Johnson own the Dodgers?
He can hold the Commanders too. At least he got a good percentage.
Yeah, he got percentages.
Take the Sparks.
He
Okay.
recently got somebody too though.
Probably the hockey team.
I mean, but that's really all you can buy is either majority shares or at least a part of the team though.
Yeah. All right, we got to kind of get back on track what we really should be talking about. Again, shout out to Braun. We'll love to see what the decision look like. Decision part 2, whether it's retirement or some whatever, going somewhere else. Who knows? But it's looking like that retirement time, and whatever the case may be, watch one of the greatest ever. So love to see how all that formulate. We'll get back to that another time.
My bad, bro. Just that last question. It was 1981 is when he purchased them for 19 million.
That's like damn near $1 billion back then.
Shit, that's what I was ready to say. That shit done tripled now. But go ahead.
Real quick, any quick, just real quick, brief preseason takes. Like I ain't watch that one game.
Happy
I just
birthday to
been
you, boy, Bronny. That's a preseason take.
okay. I seen that cool little putback he had. That's been going viral. But yeah, I gotta. I'll lock in when the season ready to start. The preseason's preseason, so. But if it's some side performances,
Yeah, Curry had a good game. Devin Booker had a good game.
yeah, I remember Devin Booker had a good game against y'all, I believe. Was it the first game? Y'all played the Suns twice?
We played the Warriors twice.
Y'all played the Warriors twice, okay. Devin Booker had a good game against somebody. He like started off slow and snapped against somebody. Then Austin Reeves, he had a good. I think it was the Lakers and Suns.
Is he
And I
gonna
think
be I sent it in the chat, but it did ask like well the player's choice they asked like is he gonna be what scoring champ this year?
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a shot, but at the same time, I think he got to facilitate. So it's kind of like,
I mean,
is he gonna be that
I think he gotta be the supporting cast though.
to facilitate? You want Jalen Green to be the point guard?
No, not to facilitate. I'm just saying I think the supporting cast needs to also step up too though.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the only way that's gonna really happen is if Devin Booker be like kind of like the point guard Devin Booker he was a couple years ago, or the last couple years, I guess. Something like in between that. But I mean, again, he's the starting point guard, ain't it?
Gonna have to, yeah.
So he got to score and play make. So it's kind of like taken away from him just solely having to score. If he had a point guard, then I could see him being a 30-point scorer. But it's like he will have to do so much for everybody else. If Jalen Green can hold his own, then maybe. But still, it's like
who's to say Devin Booker doesn't push Jalen Green to actually take that next step though? Like that might be actual surprise.
But what's that next step?
I mean, to actually being more consistent, like to me, he struggled with consistency. And especially in like big games, he doesn't show up. I mean, you'll see him more so go off for like 30, 40 against, like regular teams, or he'll have some games against like a good team or whatever. But in the playoffs, nah. We saw that boy fold 10 times and more. Like,
are we gonna be particularly harsh because that was his first time in the playoffs? So is that like something you just go keep on him till he does it again? I mean, he probably was not going to make it to the playoffs, but
yeah, that's
still,
something. That's something that holds weight until you go back again and prove yourself. I mean, it's not like you can't change how you feel about somebody just because of like what they like did at first. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen next year, but I mean, so far you can say he folded, and he might do that shit again though, because we know what he's capable of.
that's the thing, though. I mean, I can see what he's capable of in that sense, but it's like he what 22, 23?
But that's what I'm saying. You can progress and then change minds and shit. I'm not saying like he's gonna continue to be that though. But I'm just saying as of right now, until he proves it differently, right now he's a not bum, but he needs to take that next step into actually being consistent and actually showing up in big games, not just, those regular season games.
Okay. I'll wait till you get on the actual contender for all that because I don't know what I could think about this Phoenix team. So I mean, if he's just flat out ass in this season, then yeah, he probably is trading that bum territory. But I mean, if he
They're gonna
18 a game is solid for Jalen Green, like as a second option with Devin Booker. If he averaged 18, 3-3, like I
Those
say that's
assists gonna
good
have
enough
to
for him.
those assists gonna have to go up this year.
It is, but I don't expect it to.
I mean, but you would want him to do something more with this game, though, especially since this is kind of like a with these kind of teams, bro. I just sit there and say, yeah, it's a, it's a okay. You gotta play for your contract, which everybody, of course, is doing. But when you're on this kind of team, it's basically like you on the scouting report. Like, what can you do to help out a different team? Like, so I feel like what he's going to work on is, of course, consistency, but then he might also work on other parts of his game. It might not be assists, it might be rebounding, might be defense. Well, no, but he's going to end up having to be on the scouting report where he's going to get on like a different team if the Suns ain't progressing on with him.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can see
Scouting
like
report. The scouting report team, just like I would say just like the Wizards, but nah. Well, yeah, I mean, just like the Wizards too. Fuck it. Wizards, Charlotte, but I mean, you just it's showing like even developing like players and shit. Like, what can they actually bring to a different team? Like,
I can see 21, 4, 21, 3 and 4.5 assists, maybe five. Five is and that's five because he had a score like Devin Booker on his offense. I mean, did he like he had a perennial like a fucking perennial all-star on his team other than himself. I mean, he had Sengun, but Sengun ain't taking those threes. Devin Booker go get at least 20, 26 to 28 a game next year. And I think he can get 2 extra assists out of those three. So, I mean, he ain't just his playmaking is minimal, but he can get 2 extra just standing alone assists just by passing the ball to Devin Booker, who's gonna hit a three. You know what I'm saying? Then they got I think isn't Grayson Allen still on the team? Grayson Allen's still on that team. So when Jalen runs with Grayson Allen and Booker's on the bench, you gonna get 2 threes you gonna get 2 threes out of him too. So
but I mean, it's like the simple shit that you got to do. Like, I mean, with Sengun, I mean, he got worried about the 3-pointer. You could have just you had so many chances in like a pick and roll situation, like which they improved upon with having like Kevin Durant because he knows what to do in a pick and roll situation, and he'll be efficient at least if he do got to take the shot instead. Like, but I
yeah,
mean, with this team, I feel like he should work more with the however you say the center that they drafted from Duke.
Miles,
If he actually can work with him on a pick and roll instead of just having to do like a pick and pop, but actual pick and roll or pick and lob or some shit like that, then I mean I can see him being a better player.
yeah, consider just fucking having him setting the pick and you just running freestyle off the pick and shit. Particularly Jalen Green's game. So yeah, it's like a freelance. He reminds me of like a Jamal Crawford almost. Like just offensively, just handles and just shooting the fucking rock.
I don't know
He
because Jamal still has some consistency with him though.
yeah, that's his biggest problem is consistency. He'll drop 20, 23 one game and fuck around and drop 12 the next game.
That
Like,
nigga Jamal was leading the team in scoring like off the bench.
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely cooking, brother. He was definitely cooking motherfuckers. And I think Jamal Crawford played for the Suns too. Jamal Crawford did play for the Suns. Yep.
Played for Suns, Bulls, Clips, New York. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Golden State too, yeah.
Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Later in his career, earlier.
Could have sworn earlier.
Yeah, because I don't remember him in a Golden State jersey. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, didn't he play for? Yeah.
Yeah, he played for Golden State.
He averaged like
Oh,
20 with Golden
oh,
State.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the man. You don't remember when he crossed Ray Allen?
But the
Niggas
behind the
don't
back
remember when he
jump.
crossed Ray Allen. That was like a top 10 crossover he did.
I gotta go. I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, he crossed Ray Allen. He dropped him with like a behind the back jump, then passed it to Steven Jackson in the corner for a three.
yeah, he was traded from the Knicks to Golden State in 2008.
Steph went on the
Good
roster.
night.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had to get the year straight.
Played with the Timberwolves too.
He did? Hold on.
He definitely played with the Timberwolves. That was like with Cat and them. Cat Jimmy Butler.
I think he had a fade there.
That little.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that was later on in the career.
He was doing all right. That defense was cooked though.
I mean, yeah, he was on his way out. That's one thing.
Didn't he have 50 on his way out?
Yeah, exactly. That on his way out was a little forced. That
I
motherfucker could have
mean,
played.
but in a league where you see nothing but players that know how to score, and I mean, not even just like that, but in a league where you see, yeah, a lot of scores coming in. I mean, of course, you're gonna sit there and weed out Jamal because he's old.
Yeah, but that motherfucker, I think shit in that time span too, he was averaging like 40 in a good week, 2 weeks, something like that.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know his case because to be
I
honest, he
mean, I
probably
get the
could have.
politics. I get the politics, but it's just,
I mean, I feel like he could have been on a different team and he could have still kept playing, but I think it'd be the players also that. I mean, of course, it's the players also that just be like, look, I don't even care about doing this shit no more. Like,
I don't know. We talking about all right. We can move on because we ain't gonna equate that with Jamal Crawford. Like
bruh, come
that
on now,
man live, breathe, eat, sleep basketball. Like
bruh. So did we think about Melo too? But look at where he's at.
I mean, Melo could have got another job. Nobody didn't pick him up. He was damn sure trying to get back in the league.
I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody would pick him up, bro.
Man, that man was trying to get back in the league, bro. Some of these niggas been forced out. I hope they don't do my nigga Russ like this.
But some of that shit don't be in the media though, where they don't be wanting to take them like minimum contracts or some shit like that either, though.
But it ain't gonna be in the media how they dogging him out for a minimum contract.
But I mean, yeah, it could go either way. But my whole thing is they was just dogging him out with the whole like, oh, let's just give him a minimum contract, and he's not doing all that when he can make more just being retired, which a lot of players can do, especially with Jamal. He's probably making more than what he was doing on his veteran deal or some shit.
Ain't gonna add them dollars up, but you know.
I mean, some players do it for the money. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They retire also because they know what money they can get just from being on their own now. Especially in this era, it's different. Hell, a lot of these players now can just start up their own podcast and just basically say whatever the fuck they want and get views.
Paul George.
Shit, I mean, no shade, no shade, no shade, because of course they got one of the hottest podcasters out there. But I mean, Jeff Teague for real, like Jeff Teague was not no what all. I mean, he was an all-star, but he wasn't what a true number one option on like a contending team like every single year or some shit like that. But he was just an average player that could act, that has a voice, and of course he made it happen because they actually have like they have a media team that they can work around with. Nigga, you got niggas like Kwame Brown with their own podcast, or just having a voice on like YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, niggas gonna look at what Kwame Brown have to say because I mean, hey, he was just in the league. So if once your name is out there, I believe a good, and it may be a stretch, but I believe it's a good million people that know you, or at least like over 500,000 or some shit. That's including like basketball fans, sports fans, and then just people that either like know you just from like watching you grow up, or just people just actually like that watch the sport, but you caught their attention or some shit like. But yeah.
Well, is there anything else that we missing? I was gonna do this list, but I mean we've been on this joint for a little minute, so I don't know if niggas want to get that out the way or just go ahead and do it another time. Don't really matter to me.
You can do the list.
All right, so we got any honorable mentions before we lock in some of these players?
Well, shit, I ain't put him on my list, so I'll give Ben Wallace because I ain't put all three of these players on my list. So I'll put Ben Wallace, T Mac, and Vince Carter.
Wow,
Those
you
are
ain't put none of them on the top 25?
Nah, neither three of them are my top 25.
Wow. I love to see how this list goes. Okay, let me think of my honorable mentions. I would probably have to say, I might have to revisit it. I might have to revisit. Well, okay. So out of my top 25, I'll give an honorable mention: Darren Williams, Rajon Rondo. I might put Rondo in that bitch though. I don't know. I'll go back. But for now, Darren Williams, Rondo, Carlos Boozer. Who else can I think of that ain't gonna make the list? Ron Artest. Who else I probably leave, bro? I don't even know. Might gotta leave Manu off that motherfucker. I don't know. I might gotta leave Manu out. I'll revisit that. Uh, that might be it. That might be it. That might be it. But yeah, I mean, all right, we ready to start. So who your 25th? Reason.
My 25th, man. This gonna shake some heads, bro. My 25th, Luka Doncic.
Luka at 25? I mean, okay. I mean, I guess. I think Luka a little higher. But all right, so 25th for me, I'll probably go. I'll probably start with Dwight at 25.
Okay.
Who you got, Taz?
I don't know. I might go Tony. I don't know.
Tony Parker at his
Parker.
25th. Okay.
Might go Tony.
Ain't bad. All right, so who you got 24th reason?
Pau Gasol.
Gasol. That's a nice pick. 24. Who I'm gonna go with? 24. I'm gonna go Paul Pierce.
Dwight.
Dwight.
White.
Okay. 23rd, I got Russell Westbrook.
That's 23rd. Okay. 23rd, I will go. I'm gonna go with Carmelo Anthony.
23rd? Okay.
Ben Wallace.
Wow.
Okay. At
All
22, I got Dwight Howard.
right, 22. 22, I'm gonna go with.
You said we on 22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this might be biased, but I'll just go ahead and say Melo.
You have him at 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll go Allen Iverson.
All right, you gonna go AI.
Okay. AI. I guess I gotta do the same thing.
So y'all both put AI at 22?
Yeah.
Like
All
you
right.
cannot leave AI out of like impact of what he at least had on the league in general.
Yeah.
All right. So 21, I had Tony Parker.
CP. 21. Let's see. I'm gonna go Shea. And
Okay.
I really should put him a little higher, but I'll go Shea.
Okay. Rob.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, I'll go Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah,
J Kidd.
that's
All right.
respect.
All right, we're at 20 now. At 20, I got Ray Allen.
Ray. 20. Who I'm gonna go with 20, man?
I'm going with Dirk.
Okay, Dirk.
Damn. Okay.
Mm.
I'd love to see his list later on, because damn. All right, Dirk.
Man, I don't even know. This is such an even playing field at this point.
Bruh, if you don't throw somebody in there from now,
I'm ready to carry somebody.
so
I don't want to do it though. I ain't gonna do it.
That's why I say y'all should have made a list because y'all forget. Figure like y'all forgetting people.
I definitely forgetting some folks, but I ain't putting them on the list. Like Rasheed Wallace, Chris Webber.
I mean, you can put Chris Webber on.
Yeah, but I think everybody I put is better than these niggas. So I'll go J Kid. I'll go J Kid.
Okay, you got J Kid at 20. Okay.
J Kid, I respect.
All right. Now we're in the top 20. All right. At 19, I got Anthony Davis.
Hey, AD. Who I got at 20? I mean 19. I'm going to go.
I got Greek.
I'm gonna go Russell Westbrook at 19.
Got Greek.
You got Greek.
You got Westbrook.
Y'all know who I'm gonna put before him.
At 18, I got Allen Iverson.
KG.
Oh. AG. Okay.
Then 18. I'll say Harden.
Harden.
I'll go Harden.
At 17, I got Carmelo Anthony.
You said we had 17?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna take him too high, but yeah, Ray Allen.
Okay. I had him at 20.
I'm going to go KG.
And then you got KG.
Yep.
All right. At 17, I got Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, 17 or 16?
16. 16, I got Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
All right. So that confused the fuck out of me.
So you got Kawhi. Um, I'll probably have to go the same. I think Kawhi a little higher.
Dwayne Wade.
Ooh, that's damn.
Woo.
I think Dwayne Wade a little higher.
He pulling him out the bag early. Damn.
Who I'm going with? At 16, I probably go. Nah, that's too early. I don't even know. Damn, I left Chris Paul off the list.
Bruh, stop getting your feelings tied into it.
Oh, now I'm just trying to think. I might got to swap somebody for Chris Paul. Put him a little higher. I don't know.
Bruh, you
I'll
ain't
put
even
Chris
put
Paul.
one of your favorite players in there.
I got Westbrook and Shea.
Before them. Nash and Amari. I ain't hear none of them names.
He must got him higher.
You're probably not in my top 5. I mean, top 25.
That's great. Well, I mean, yeah, never mind. Like I said, I would have thought just from you being a Suns fan back then with Steve Nash and Amari, I would have thought. My bad.
I mean, I think Dwight better than all of them. It's kind of difficult to say he better than Nash, but defensively, like I think he contributed more. Like I would even say that him clamping up Jokic in that bubble season, that's worth saying something.
Bro, he got a ring over Nash. He has a ring. And I'll give him that just because of like all the other accolades that he got too, though. Like defensive player of the years, all defensive teams, like even being like all NBAs too, though.
Yeah, those might be a little more dominant than what Steve Nash has done.
It has. The only thing you can say about Nash is pretty much all NBAs and like 2 MVPs.
2 MVPs, but he was completely the offensive version of what Dwight was defensively. So it's kind of.
But what you want more? You want a person like Dwight that can actually get you a saving bucket, or do you want Steve Nash that is going to kind of kill you on the other end, though? Because Dwight, even though he wasn't
He was
like
on the team.
great, even though he wasn't like super great offensively, he still could get you like a timely bucket though. But we ain't gotta go too deep into like our with Nash and Dwight. I already agree with not really putting Nash on there for Noah Mark.
He's definitely honorable mentions though.
Yeah.
Yeah, honorable mention for you, Steve Nash in my top 25. But yeah, go ahead, Rail, number 16.
Yeah, I'll just stick with CP3 for now.
53.
I might end up swapping, but all
We
right.
on 15 now.
We on 15.
Now, who do you pick for 16?
My number 15. Who you said?
No,
16?
hold on. Taz, who you pick for 16?
I said it's Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. Okay.
My number 15 is Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul. All right. 15 for me. I'll probably go. Ah, should I go Luca? I don't know if Luca even in my top 25. Luca better than a lot of these players that I named, so I probably got to revisit that. I'll put Luca for now. I'm gonna make a swap out for a couple niggas. I'll go Luca.
Luca, Rob.
And we at 15, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough one because I was about to say his name, but he definitely deserves to be a little bit higher. Might have to do a trade. Might have to put D Wade at 15 and put like matter of fact, yeah. I'll put Klay Thompson.
At
Klay Thompson is
15?
at 16, and then Dwight at 15. I mean, and Dwayne Wade at 15.
Okay, so put Clay at 16 and put
Clay, D Wade.
D Wade at 15. Okay.
All right, 14.
All right. My 14th is Jason Kidd.
J Kid.
Right over Chris Paul.
My 14th will be who is gonna be? I'm gonna go Kawhi.
Wow.
Damn, bro. I keep thinking about a name. All right, this is my last time. This is my last time. We're gonna put Dwayne Wade at 14. We're gonna put Chris Bosh at 15, and then we're gonna put Clay at 16 still.
Okay, so D Wade 14, Chris Bosh 15.
Yeah.
And who has 16?
Klay Thompson 16.
Okay, Clay Stan 16. Okay. Okay.
13.
13. My 13 is James Harden.
Harden. My 13th is probably going to be
Mine's Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, okay. Paul Pierce at 13. My 13th. Don't forget somebody crazy. I'll probably go. I'll go Jokic. That's what I got at 13.
Okay. We're at 12.
Yep.
My 12th. Man. My 12th. I'm gonna go ahead and go Steve Nash, man.
Steve Nash at 12.
And I might have to switch that out.
Okay, all right. We'll leave that for to be continued type shit.
I might have to. I might have to take. I might have to take Chris Paul and put him at Yeah, I'll switch it out later. Just leave Steve Nash in there for now. Just know he can be switched out.
Okay. All right. 12. You know what? I'm gonna do a swap. I'm gonna do a swap. At 12, I'm gonna have Kawhi. But at 14, I'm gonna put Jason Tatum.
Okay. 14, you gonna put Jason Tatum. Who you had it? You had Kawhi.
Yeah, so Kawhi at 12.
Okay, so Kawhi 12.
Who you got, Rob?
I mean, I'll put Tatum right there, to be honest.
Okay. Tatum, 12.
Okay, hold on, I gotta put because I swapped Steve Nash with Chris Paul. So at Chris Paul at 12. You got who at 12, Real?
I got Kawhi at 12.
Kawhi. And you got JT. Okay.
So you got Chris Paul at 12
Yeah, I got Chris Paul at 12 and Steve Nash at 15.
and 15. Got you.
And my 11th, we at 11 now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
My 11th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
Kawhi.
Kawhi. We in the nitty gritty now.
At 11, who I'm gonna go with? Mm. Hey, man, some niggas probably gotta get moved up. Who I have at 11?
You got Dirk at 20. Oh my God.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna go with too. I'll go with Dirk at 11.
All right, Dirk at 11. Did you? All right, Rob. Oh, you already did Kawhi. All right, my
Yeah.
10th. My 10th is Dirk Nowitzki.
Give me 1 second. Let me set this up.
Look at 10, Rob.
Uh, that's a
Yeah,
tough one.
because he put all the heavy hitters at fucking 19, 20, 21. I mean, damn, like
Man, this could definitely be a swap. I got it listed, so we could definitely swap.
Nah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm thinking. I'm thinking before I do any kind of like swaps or anything. It's just that I feel like I'm forgetting somebody from the like middle of the 2000s, kind of like.
yeah, nigga, if you don't move KG up a little bit, but that's your list.
Nah, I don't need it.
You don't like KG.
I don't like KG. I don't get it.
We'll get into the list afterwards. But go ahead. Go ahead, go think of yours. Go ahead.
I feel like it's a center. Fuck it. I was trying to hold off on him pretty much, but I'll go ahead and say Jokic top 10. He might be swapped, but I'm gonna go ahead and put him right there.
Okay. I respect that. Real?
Hold on, let me track that down real quick. You got Jokic at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with D Wade at 10.
Wait.
Yeah, I ain't picked D Wade. Yep, D Wade at 10.
All right. My 9, KD.
KD at 9.
I was gonna agree with you, but I think I might take him a little bit higher, to be honest with you.
Hey, who am I forgetting?
Yeah, never mind, bro. I'll agree with you on that. I'll say KD at 9.
KD at 9. Okay.
You know what? I'm about to do a swap out. I'm about to do a swap out. Trying to figure out what spot. But you know what? For now, I'm gonna just say at 9, I got Joel Embiid.
Embiid.
He's definitely not gonna be in my top 10 after I revisit it. Maybe.
Okay. At my 8, I got Dwayne Wade.
You say you got at 8?
Dwayne.
Said Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, and now you had KD, right?
Yeah, 9 I had KD. And yeah, this is gonna be the swap right here, because did I
Yeah.
put I'm gonna swap James Harden for Dwayne Wade at number 8.
Okay.
Okay. So you got D Wade at 8, and you'll take James Harden into 14.
So you putting D Wade at 8,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you putting okay. All
All
right.
right. At 8 for me, who could it be? It's the nitty gritty for sure. I am going to go. I'm going to go for now. I'm going to go Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay. Shaq. All right. At 7, I got 7. I got Nikola Jokic.
Jokic.
Uh,
I'm going to go KD.
KD.
so what? Yeah, we on 7, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that would have been wild. uh, Damn, who could be 7? Fuck.
Now I'm going to have to
Right
pick something
now,
easy.
right now, yeah, I'm gonna just go with Shaq, but that might be switched.
Yeah.
My 6, I got Kevin Garnett.
BGS.
Didn't you take Greek at where did you take Giannis?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I took Giannis at 11.
Okay.
And speaking of Giannis, I'm going to take him at 6.
We're going to take Greek at 6. I might have to do a swap.
Yeah, exactly. After when somebody argued down to the T about how such and such is better, that's the only reason why I'm looking at you like, what?
I might have to do a swap. I'm putting Greek at 6, and I'm putting KG at 11. Yep, that'd be
Giannis,
my
6. AG, 11. Start of paperwork.
Hold on. So you said we had 6?
yeah.
Uh, Boston won the championship last year. I mean, the year before.
I can smell that championship culture.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Nigga, I'm just thinking of every variable. Fuck it. I don't even care. Y'all might say it just because of like how his career like ended. But if we talking about like at peak, I'm going Derrick Rose. Fuck it.
Derrick Rose? Okay. That is interesting. Okay. DR. All right.
Definitely interesting. But you know what? I'm going to add him on my list. He would just be far back. D Rose at 6 for you.
I
All
keep
right.
forgetting this is
Because
top.
if we
This is
looking
like,
at over the course of 25 years,
I keep forgetting this is over the course of 25 years.
yeah,
Yep.
if we looking over the course of 25 years from 2000 up until now, I'll say Derrick Rose was definitely more impactful than a lot of these players. like as far as from what we actually even seen on TV and stuff. It's just the injury is what like really kind of like hold him like further down the list. And I
I
mean, yeah,
mean,
it could change with him going down the list further or whatever on my joint, but
when we
right
look at the
now he deserves to be on that list though.
totality of this list, at the end, I'm guaranteeing you, you're gonna move. You're gonna find yourself keep moving Derrick Rose down the ladder. I'm telling you.
Not so much
All
far
right,
down the ladder, but I mean, at least he'll still be in my top 25 though.
we at 5.
Yeah, 5. All right. I mean, you didn't say you're 6.
I said Giannis.
Oh, you got. Oh, okay, so we got both got Greek at 6. Okay. All right. My 5 is Shaq.
My 5th is going to be. Hmm. See, I know how I'm gonna do my list. I know how I'm gonna do my list. My 5th gonna be Tim Duncan.
Uh,
Uh Y'all had what Shaq at? Well, real, you had Shaq at what, like 7 or something?
I had Shaq at 8.
8.
Oh,
You
yeah,
had Shaq at 7.
I want to say it, but we'll see later on. Steph,
Okay.
Interesting. My 4th is going to be Steph Curry.
mm,
Just go ahead and agree, bro. Curry, bro.
I
Nah,
already
he's
said
you
Steph.
got Curry at 5th.
Oh, he already said Curry at 5th. Okay.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Shaq at 4 and put Kyrie Irving at 8.
Well, you got Shaq at 7, so you got D Wade at 8. So which one of them two are you switching out?
Well, yeah, you just switch D Wade to 7.
Push D
So,
Wade to 7.
well, hold on. Nah,
Yeah.
you switch. Put Derrick
Yeah.
Rose at 8.
Okay. So that would be
Put,
swapping D Wade to 6.
nah, nah. I'm saying so.
Well, he's at 8.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because instead of my third being uh instead of my third being
No, we was at 4.
I mean, well, yeah, instead of my fourth being my fourth is going to be Shaq,
Uh-huh.
but I'm saying, yeah, you put Kyrie Irving at 8. I mean, no, you put Derrick Rose at 8. You put Kyrie Irving at 7, and then okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, put
Yeah, you fucking all up
at
now.
6.
Pause, but
Put D
yeah.
Rose at 8. Put Kyrie Irving at 7. Because you putting Shaq at 4.
Yeah,
Okay. And who you putting at 6?
yeah, 6 is Dwayne Wade,
6 is Dwayne Wade. Okay, I got it.
Did you put it down? Because I'm still kind of.
bruh.
All right, so at 8, you got D Rose.
Yeah, it says you basically swap instead of putting Kyrie at 4, I'm putting him at 7, replacing Shaq at number 4. So then you can put D Wade at 6, and you can put
Yeah.
Derrick Rose at 8.
Yeah,
All right.
you got it right. I got it right.
All right.
We were at 3.
At 3.
My third is Stephen Curry.
Ooh. You got Steph at 3.
Kobe.
What?
Kobe
Okay.
at 3.
It just got interesting. It just got interesting. Okay.
And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to say Kobe at 3.
This shit got interesting. Okay. 2. My 2 is Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Tim Duncan.
Tim
You
Duncan.
said Kobe. And then you got Tim Duncan at 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who y'all wants?
Who was your 2?
I picked LeBron.
Okay.
No, hold on. Who was your third? I'm sorry.
Kobe my third, LeBron second.
Oh, okay.
And my one, LeBron James.
Yeah, one LeBron, and of course, Rail gonna say,
That's how I'm gonna do it though. I'm actually gonna kick my list up, and I'm gonna add somebody at 25. So I probably put D Rose at 25. So theoretically, LeBron is number one, Kobe's number two, Steph's number three, Tim Duncan's number four for me. Number five is Giannis.
"Yeah, I get you. Yeah, Dwight just moves up a bump to 29. Everybody just moves up a bump.
Yep.
So your one is who? LeBron?
Yep.
But you had him at 2.
No, I bumped them up because I add D Rose at 25. I basically bumped everybody up. So Dwight is 24, Paul Pierce 23, Melo 22, AI 21, Shea 20, Jason Kidd
Okay.
19. So it's just a bump up for me.
Okay.
All
So
right.
LeBron. So we all agreed on LeBron James. I'm trying to see all the ones we agreed on. We all agreed on LeBron.
I still might flip this list though.
2 of us agreed on Kobe being 2 of y'all agreed on Kobe being 3.
Well, it's actually two for me.
2. Okay, so everything's a bump up for you.
Yeah. Steph Curry 3, Tim Duncan 4, Giannis 5, KD 6.
So Embiid is 8.
That's who I'll probably go switch out, but I'm trying to think who.
Yeah, the fact that you said Embiid was kind of crazy.
I might switch him out for Jokic. Where did I have Jokic?
Yeah, that's crazy. I think you did have Jokic, and I think you had Jokic behind Embiid. What?
Actually, yeah, I had him at 13. Okay, so I'll switch Jokic at 9 and put Embiid at 13.
Nigga, you had Greek Freak at
Over who?
19.
Yeah, Rob.
Your point?
So you really think Klay Thompson is better than Greek Freak? Yeah, I think you got to look at this. I think you got to study on this show, bro.
Because I'm
You
also
got
going
to
off.
study on this show.
Finger.
I mean, I was gonna
Let
say
me see
yeah, because I'm
Rob's
also
list,
going
bro.
off the
I'm ready to
impact
have a
too.
ball, bro. Hold
So
on.
you
Let me see
think Chris
Rob's list.
Bosh is better than Greek Freak?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god!
Harden, Paul Pierce,
Oh my God!
Tatum,
If we're arguing impact and everything, bro,
I can smell the championship.
D-Rose,
I can
then
smell the
yes.
championship culture coming off his breath, bro. I can smell it.
D-Rose.
How is it smelling championship culture when I name players that's not even that probably didn't even have like a championship over him? What are you talking about? Or at least have the same championship as him?
So what are you basing Chris Bosh over Greek Freak about?
Nah, that one was trolling. I might do like at least switch him, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, he
Might as
lose
well
some
go ahead
points
and
for
make
that
that
shit,
switch
bro.
now.
He got to lose some points for that shit, bro. For real, bro.
It's just because he ain't map it out.
Yeah, all this shit. I feel like the list would have been better prepared if y'all would have wrote that shit down, bro.
Hey,
Because
my list fantastic. My list is fantastic. I think my list on point.
I don't know all about
I
that
don't know
one.
about all that, bro. You
All
said
right, go ahead. Go through it. Go through it.
first. You said everybody bumped up. It's confusing to me now. It's confusing. I'm gonna just go
How?
out the first one. I'm gonna go out the first one. And
Okay.
you had, damn. I wish I would have wrote whoever had, but you had Tony Parker at 25.
No, I had Derrick Rose at 25 now.
Yeah,
I
Derek.
had I had Tony Parker at 25.
Yeah, Tony Parker at 25. Then you had Paul Pierce at 24. Rob.
I had Dwight at 24.
All right, so Paul, he had. I didn't write nobody's names who their pick was. Who had Ben Wallace at 23?
I did.
Rob.
Can you justify why you think Ben Wallace is better than Dwight Howard or Tony Parker?
What you mean?
Is there a
Defensive
reason?
player of the year like multiple times, like a cultural impact in Detroit. The reason why they were the bad boy Pistons, like, and this was in his prime, minus where Dwight won a championship outside of his prime, where he was
And that
just
was
only
outrageously casual.
huh?
I'm going to hold you to a standard. That was outrageously casual.
So
How?
so Tony
You
Parker
said
being the
he was
second best
the
player on the
reason they was
Spurs.
the bad boy Pistons?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
You didn't mean to say that.
Give me 10.
They
Give
was
me. He
not
was
calling.
loud.
They was not considered like damn near the bad boy Pistons, like
No.
the second version.
Nah. Now
Oh
he's
my God! All
backtracking.
right, now you gonna sweep it up. All right, okay,
I'm not.
okay.
Oh my
All
god!
right.
I really gotta be technical, Ted, with y'all niggas.
He
Like,
need
Yeah.
to
wow.
go
Okay.
10. He need to get
I
10
mean,
Okay.
on
it ain't
camera,
just
bro.
us.
Okay. I gotta
This
be
He
on
need
the
to
technical,
get
internet,
10.
Ted, with
nigga.
y'all niggas.
Okay.
Okay.
He need to get
Hey,
10 on camera, bro. For real.
hey,
10 on
AI,
camera.
AI and Chat GBT listening. Gotta get them facts right.
Like that shit doesn't make no sense, bro. All right, that
Sweep
yeah,
that
it's
shit
the
up,
second.
bro.
It was the second coming of the bad boy Pistons. Yes.
Okay, that's valid enough.
Like, god damn, like I can't believe we're gonna be that casual, like, because we
B
talking about
Kobe and
top
Chat.
25 from 2000s, like, so of course I'm talking about like them when they was considered the bad boy, when they was considered, yeah, part two of the bad boy Pistons. Like, come on now.
And they beat Kobe and Shaq, so that's a nice little accomplishment.
And like I said, he has a championship within his prime. Dwight Howard doesn't have a championship within his prime. He has a championship outside when he was basically about to be out the league. Well, matter of fact, what, 2 or 3 years he was outside of the league. Ben Wallace still had at least what, 5 or 6 more years that he still ended up playing after when they won.
Probably a good 8.
Exactly.
Played with the Bulls, played with Cleveland, but it won't really like. Hell, he came back to Detroit his last year.
Yeah, but even still though, I'll take a prime fucking Ben Wallace over a prime Dwight Howard.
I ain't bad at that.
Everywhere that Dwight Howard went after Orlando, he was still putting up double digit rebounding numbers, double digit scoring numbers until he got to the Lakers.
But if we're
You
talking
trying
about
to
at
tell
their
me
if we're
that
talking about at their best though, I'm taking Ben Wallace.
at their best you're taking Dwight Howard? I
No,
mean,
at their best, I'm taking Ben Wallace.
I mean, Dwight's giving you more than Ben, and they're the same level defensively. But okay, it's just a okay. All right, I ain't mad at that. I'm just saying. I mean, he's at the little, he's at the beginning, so it's cool.
What does that? What does that matter when you probably have somebody else that can score the rock? Just like how Ben Wallace didn't need to score the rock because he had other players to actually score. Like, it doesn't matter with all that. And
I mean,
even with that, with Dwight having those touches and being a defensive player, with being considered the number one option, didn't have success.
he didn't have success.
No, he did. Was he successful? Did he get to the goal? He
Took his
got to
team
the
to the
goal. Matter of fact,
finals.
he got to the goal, but did he actually achieve the goal?
I mean, does beating LeBron James mean something? Prime LeBron?
Not really, unless you actually win a championship. I mean, it means something in the sense that he beat LeBron James, yeah. But I mean, we're talking about like off of your like best prime year. Like he went to a finals.
Okay.
We'll give him that off of being a number one option. But did he succeed at being that number one option? He succeeded more so being a primary. Well, not even a primary. He succeeded more with just being just a regular defender on the court, which was the same thing that Ben Wallace did. Like literally. So he could have been doing that on a team where he could have played just like Ben Wallace instead of actually having to score the ball. Because some of those times where he actually was touching the ball, it was slowing down the game, which is why you see the game where it's at now. Because you don't even see that many people backing down, taking like 10, 15 dribbles just to back a person down and dunk on them.
Okay, so who had? So you think who had Harden at 18?
I think that was real.
Yeah, that's me. I had Harden at 18.
I swapped him, I think, at 16 or 17.
Who had Jason Tatum at 14?
That's me again.
So you think Jason Tatum is better than James Harden?
Yeah, I do.
Rain culture.
Ring culture. I can
But
smell
I
it.
mean, Jason Tatum give you the defense. He's 6'10". He'll give you 10 boards, 6 assists as a number one option. I mean, he's definitely a
James
better
Harden
all
didn't do
around
that?
player. Huh?
James Harden didn't do that?
No, he was not an all around player like Jason Tatum.
No,
He'll
I'm
get you
just
some
saying. No,
rebounds.
I'm
But
just
you
saying
got
from the
hold on.
stats.
But you
No,
got
I'm saying from the stats that you said. You said he gave you what, like 20, 10 rebounds and like 10 assists. Like
I
that's
said
exactly what
28,
James Harden was doing, except for the defensive part.
except
same
of the
person.
defense, which
It's
really
the same
matters.
person. It's the same person that got SGA at 21 and Harden at 18. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I might swap that out. I might definitely swap that out.
Oh yeah, that
I
is
think
true. So you got SGA at way behind Harden.
like 3 spots. But I'm actually ready to replace him.
I think Rail just didn't want to be biased. That's all he was doing. He just wanted to at least throw Shea on his list just so then he could just put him in the right spot.
I thought he was of that ranks, but I actually think he's higher now that I look at it because he's definitely better than Harden in my opinion.
I mean, you can
So
say
yeah,
that.
so I'm going to go and put James Harden.
Why do you think SGA is better than James Harden?
The
He's
only
better defensively. He can get you 30 just like James Harden. Yeah,
hold
James
on,
Harden
Rail,
can
hold
give
on,
you
Rail.
more
Let
assists.
me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, he definitely is an offensive threat, defensive threat. He won the scoring championship twice or 3 times in a row so far, and he has the MVP now with the championship. Yeah, it's solidified.
Finals MVP.
Solidified.
How many times does he have a finals a scoring title?
I think he
That's
got
just one
2.
time. I don't need, he probably actually this year for sure.
I could have sworn no, because Embiid ain't get it last time. Well, ain't get it last year either. So it had to be. I think it was SGA. Matter of fact, let
I
me look
think
this shit.
Luca. I think Luca got scoring title. Scoring
Okay,
title
it
in
might have
Yeah,
been.
July.
It might.
SGA only got one scoring title.
And that was last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. So yeah, it might have been Luka the other year.
But I'm not going to denigrate that because it's still 30 something. So
Yeah,
he
it's
damn
30.
near got that bitch.
He averaged 33 points a game. You're right.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put Harden at 21, Shea at 18, and he actually might go a little higher. Because I'm starting to think he better than KG. I'm starting to think he better than CP3. I'm starting to think he better than Luca. I'm starting to think he better than hey, SGA is actually better than a lot of these niggas. You can say what you want, but
Is he
he
better
got
than D
30s
Wade?
on 30s. Huh?
Is he better than D Wade?
He ain't better than D Wade. I can't give him that. Not quite yet. Another ring is over. No discussion. Because it'll be
He
the number
not
one option.
he not better than D Wade, but he's better than James Harden.
Yeah, D Wade's better than James Harden.
D Wade's like this, but people consider James Harden the third best shooting guard of all time.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you consider who?
Some people could consider James Harden the third best shooting guard of all time. Well, fourth.
Yeah, I got Mike, Kobe, D Wade.
Mike, Kobe, D Wade, James Harden.
James Harden, but I don't know, man. I don't know. James Harden is closer to T Mac and Clyde Drexler.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Because Clyde Drexler got his team to a finals now. And actually won one. I mean, that was with the second option though, but still, like when he was the first option, he got his team to the finals. Like put up
So
great stats.
so who had KG at 18? I think that's Rob.
Yeah,
So you think Jason Tatum is better than KG?
yeah,
You can say that with a straight face.
of course.
All
Like
right.
what? Jason Tatum can't be better than KG. I'm confused. They both got a championship. The only thing that KG probably got over him is just a MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year.
That don't mean nothing. Y'all was just making arguments about niggas who just won those champions, those accolades.
But I mean, if we're talking about solely off of what he also did just to get to like the championship and actually win it, like Jason Tatum was, the best all around player. KG just had a role on that Celtics team, which was just
As the
be the
defensive
primary.
backbone.
You said what?
As the defensive backbone.
Yeah, he was just the defensive backbone. Jason Tatum was also one, well, at times a defensive backbone, also the distributor
No,
on the
no,
team, the
no,
scorer.
no, 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 no. Marcus Smart won a defensive player of the year on the Celtics. No, no.
I'm talking about when they won
And
a championship, James.
okay, Marcus Smart won a defensive player with him, and Drew Holiday was on the team. No, no, no.
How?
He was never looked at as the defensive backbone of the Celtics, bro.
I guess.
You guess he's never what? Okay, we're moving the fucking goalposts here, bro.
How we
I
moving the
don't.
goalposts? At times he wasn't guarding like the best players at times.
You can guard the
especially
best
down
player.
the
That don't
stretch.
mean you can guard the best players. That don't mean you're looked at as the best defender on the team. You just putting that person to guard
When
them.
hold on, because I could have sworn Jimmy Butler was cooking on what you call it at one time, Drew Holiday, and then next thing you know it, yeah, they ended up having to put Tatum on him.
Bro, do you realize you realize Drew Holiday is a point guard guarding a small forward,
I
and
mean,
sometimes
it's not my
size doesn't
fault. It's
matter.
not my fault they put a primary defender on somebody like Jimmy Butler, and then having to switch it up, actually putting somebody his size or at least taller than him on him.
There's reasons why he guarded Jimmy Butler because of perimeter. If you put that nigga in the post, of course he's gonna shine. That's probably what Jimmy Butler was doing.
Okay, but then that's still him being the defensive backbone because he's actually having to guard the main player on the team, the one who's actually doing most of the shit. Whether he's having to stop him from actually facilitating or even like scoring the ball. Like, don't tell me Jason Tatum never got looked at as being a defensive backbone. Like, come on
I
now.
don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think
Crazy.
nobody ever said Jason Tatum is the best defender on the Celtics.
I'm not saying
Drew
he's
Holiday was there, and
I'm not
Marcus
saying he
Smart.
was the best. I'm not saying he was the best
That's
every
what
single
defensive
night, nigga. I'm
backbone
saying he was
means,
there.
bro.
He was I'm saying he was definitely the number one. I was definitely saying he was not every night, but every now and then he would have been the defensive backbone of the
We're
team.
not going to sit up here and say we're holding Jason Tatum to the same defensive standard as Kevin Garnett on the Celtics.
That was it though.
So,
That's it. That's all you held Kevin Garnett at though. Is just defense.
and the third scoring option.
Nigga, yes, exactly. The third scoring option. What does that mean?
Some nights the second.
Oh my god.
In the playoffs, some nights the second.
I don't know about that.
You got some nights Rondo was like the second scoring option. If we're talking about specifically outside of '08, then yes, Kevin Garnett was looked at as the defensive backbone of the Celtics. Now, anything after '08, yeah, they had different players step in who were better. They went out and got different wings. They went out and got Rondo became a primary defender. So yeah, outside of '08, if we're talking about '08, if we're talking about '08 Kevin Garnett, then yeah, I don't think Jason Tatum is better than '08 Kevin Garnett. But after '08, yeah, I mean, I give it to you. After '08, yeah, probably was a better defender than Kevin Garnett. After that, especially 010 through 12, yeah, it probably was. But specifically '08, that's what Kevin Garnett is making his bread and butter off in this conversation. Yeah, I'm not going to hold Jason Tatum defensively to the standard of '08 Kevin Garnett.
We ain't got to hold him to the standard, but you can sit there and say Jason
What
Tatum
defensive
was
player
a
of the
better
year
player
that
than
year?
Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett actually had to leave a team in order to, win a championship. Jason Tatum stuck it
We
out.
know why. We know why he had to leave that team.
And matter of fact, a rookie Jason Tatum got his team to a Eastern Conference Finals. Like,
It was a team effort more than him leading. It was a team effort.
I mean, he was the primary option as far as scoring.
Nigga, Terry Rozier was putting up buckets.
Oh my god, this nigga be casual as fuck talking about some Terry Rozier. Who was looked at as the most person to go to just to score the ball? Jason Tatum. When
Terry
Kyrie Irving
Rozier,
went down, you're sitting there going to Jason. You was sitting there going to Jason Tatum most of the time,
Terry Rozier averaged like 16, 17 points that year.
bro. All right.
That's all I'm saying, bro. He had the highest usage rate on the team that year, bro. He
Nigga,
had the
of course,
ball
because
in
he
his
was the
hands.
point guard. What are you talking about?
So back there. All right. I mean, I ain't it ain't too egregious. I mean, it ain't too egregious. I mean, egregious shit about your record. I mean, I know how you look at Giannis, but I know you seriously don't think all these players are better than Giannis. When you're sitting here naming like accolades and shit, that you're arguing for other people to be better than other people, but Giannis has won those things, but you still got him at 19. So like, I'm trying to justify your hate for him. Why do you hate him so much?
Who
Because
says I hate him?
Because he's at 19, my brother. And you have all these other players above him, and he's done more
Hey,
at the same level.
we gonna let this be the ending topic as far as like how he feel about Giannis, cause nigga do got a Swiss Earth in a few, but yeah, like you got Ray Allen over Giannis. You got who else you got?
Paul Pierce.
Ray Allen alone. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, yeah. Some of these. Yeah, I know you gonna switch your list up. Like, who you want to switch out, bro?
Yeah, Chris Bosh over Greek Freak, bro.
I mean, bro, we all gonna end up switching our list.
I ain't
Yeah.
switching shit. My shit was solid.
You lucky I ain't write down your list because it definitely was crazy.
What was crazy?
Bad.
Name
What
your
was
25.
crazy? Huh?
Name your 25s.
Luca was at 25. That's probably the craziest one.
No, name the whole 25.
I had Luca 25, Paul Gasol 24, Russell Westbrook 23, Dwight Howard 22, Tony Parker 21, Ray Allen 20, Anthony Davis 19, Allen Iverson 18, Carmelo Anthony 17, Kawhi Leonard 16, Steve Nash 15, Jason Kidd 14, James Harden 13, Chris Paul 12, KG 11, Dirk 10, KD 9, Dwayne Wade 8, Jokic 7, Greek 6, Shaq 5, Tim 4, Steph 3, Kobe 2, LeBron 1.
Yeah, it was the Chris. It was the Steve Nash.
Steve Nash?
Yeah, it was definitely the Steve Nash.
15. So you think Kawhi better than? I mean, you think Steve Nash better than Kawhi?
Hey, but my list is solid.
I'm just asking.
I nah.
Yeah, rethink about your list and then holler at me,
I
player.
mean, that's honestly a simple swap.
I can put Kawhi over Steve Nash.
But then you
What
got
about
Chris
Melo?
Paul over Kawhi.
I think Chris Paul is better than Kawhi. There's no argument to that.
Wow. Okay. Please justify that. How?
Chris Paul, everywhere Chris Paul has went, he's made the team better. James Hart, I mean, everywhere Chris Paul has went, he's made the team better because strictly him. Kawhi Leonard, everywhere he's went, he's had a team already assembled to win a
What?
championship. He's had a team assembled with the Toronto Raptors.
Oh my god.
He had a team assembled with the Spurs.
Oh my god. But this man, even though he had a team assembled with just the Spurs, in my opinion, the fact that this nigga still won a Defensive Player of the Year with them was actually phenomenal, though. And to be the person to shut down LeBron and win against LeBron, like how Real was sitting there saying, doesn't that matter about actually beating like the number one player in the league at the time? Like,
Finals MVP.
yeah, and Finals MVP. Like, what are we
Hall of Fame.
talking about?
He had a Hall of
Two
Fame
of them.
support. He had to have a Hall of Fame supporting cast to do that.
My brother, he has two Finals MVP, and a
Let's not
Defensive
forget.
Player of the Year.
Let's
How is
not
he not
forget.
better than? How is he not better than Chris Paul
Let's
that
not
only
forget.
has all NBAs?
Let's not forget. Strong circumstances is the reason why he won that second
Come
championship.
on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Strong circumstance is the reason why he won that second championship.
They
They
still
lost.
had a squad with
They
Steph.
lost.
Like, let's
They
not do
lost
that.
prime
Let's
Clay.
not discredit Steph because Steph was the person. Steph was supposed to be just the guy to actually finish off that series with them, and he could have done it. He could have done it with the roster that he still even had, even with KD and Klay Thompson down. Because, like
Little
you
DeMarcus
said,
Cousins. You know,
you said what?
say a little DeMarcus Cousins, but continue.
Yeah, and DeMarcus Cousins too, but he still could have actually took them to like a game 7 and won the joint. But that's why he had to redeem himself and come back for that fourth championship.
Like shit, yeah. I can feel that.
All right. I mean, all
So yeah, at
that's
the end of the day, Kawhi won against Steph Curry in his prime. So that does mean something.
Won against Kawhi and LeBron. That's crazy. I mean, damn, Kawhi won against Steph and LeBron in their primes.
And it was the main factor, to be honest. You got two finals MVPs. I mean, and as far as San Antonio, is it fair to say that Kawhi didn't play with prime Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Ginobili?
Oh, he didn't, but he played with them good enough.
Yeah, because Tony Parker actually might have been in his prime. At
Nah, he
least
was
like
still
late
nah,
prime.
he was coming out of his prime though, bro. Come on now.
I don't know. Tony Parker was averaging 20 in those spans.
Bro, it just was good. It was not even good. It was just great team basketball. That's all it was.
All right. I want to go back and see what Tony Parker was doing.
He was doing some great shit though. I'm not gonna discredit Tony. I'm just saying though, like he
I'm
wasn't
talking
playing
about
like
from
how he wasn't
2011 to
playing like those MVP
2014.
type years.
Oh no, man.
Those years where he was like at least a top 3, top 5 MVP in the league. Now that was different.
What year was that?
The year LeBron won MVP? Well, yeah, it was. I think it was. Yeah, it was one year when LeBron won MVP, and they had him in the conversation of at least being like top 5 or something.
I feel like that was 2011, 2012 type time. or maybe 2013.
Yeah, no, he was in the
2013.
conversation though. I mean, don't sit there and do that now.
He was getting 50s on the Grizzlies. I remember that game.
Who
At
scored
one
50?
point, it became Tony Team.
Yeah. Then Kawhi just out of nowhere.
How much longer you got, bro? You got to go now.
Yeah, I do got a reserve. I mean, we can go ahead and end it here. I mean, we can go back to this list. I mean, I got everything stamped. So, we can also put it in the chat. So if niggas want to do swaps and stuff like that, we can bring it up another time and also talk about the current top 25. So now that we got this top 25 done, we know now to do a little diagramming as far as like our list. So I, for one, will be more prepared. So, we won't have too much
You said you was
delays and
ready.
items. I mean, I say I was just gonna go off, the dome pause. But yeah, like I thought about it. I did put some thought into it, but I just ain't get through 25 players. So, but yeah, we can definitely cook up this other list next time. Yeah, man, we can chop up everything else as far as college sports and NBA preseason, all that stuff. We can definitely chop it up next time. So yeah, man, good pod. Another 5 hour jump. I gotta edit for the rest of my life. It's all
Damn,
good.
we was definitely on the jump for 3 hours though.
It's all good. I'm gonna do my thing.
So
I'm
hold
gonna
on, you
edit.
still coming by here?
Yeah, I'm probably be in the next 30 minutes for real.
All right.
All
All
right,
right, man.
peace
I'll holler
out.
at y'all boys later.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we shutting this shit down now. Please like and subscribe. Tune in next time. All that good stuff. Yeah, man. Appreciate all the love and support. We out, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. It's King. I come for revenge. Revenge. The spot. I came for revenge. Revenge. Ha, revenge. I'm wiping his nose.